Come on.
What? Ooh, mansion.
Whoa.
I thought more. How do you not remember most of those characters?
When you don't use Vanish,
Oh, man.
dryer heat can be a real monster. It turns clothes into static magnet.
Okay, don't care about that. Sorry about that. Oh, Dion, it happens. It does. So, yeah, I could tell all of you about that. It actually makes sense. And of course, for the new planners who are here, right? You probably wonder who on earth is it. And I know that Eric, he has a fear of spiders, but I just wanted to share that it won't hurt him and it's tiny. You know, she already passed. Oops. So I had to rearrange some stuff back here. Yeah, she's under. Wait, I'm gonna do that later on, or I think I need to do that now. But okay, man, enough of these ads for once. All right, I just wear a shirt. Just put a tight jean.
Must have been the next.
Oh no.
So that's her mother?
Right out the restaurant?
So what, they're like 18 now?
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame her for finding Venus attractive. Huh. Because they're what, grown, aren't they? Yeah,
So crazy, dude.
Didn't know she could sing either. Trying to find my beanie. Yeah, you should have it. Or you have your camouflage on. I didn't know this was a special. Sorry about that.
Oh.
Damn.
True love, huh?
Too late.
Mexican Jewish cafe.
Movie,
So we'll yes. And that's okay, Eric. There is nothing wrong with that little one. And Dion, you definitely gotta give her the little funeral. Yeah. Rest in peace, Junpy, right, Joseph? So the thing is, after I think all of you went to bed, she was barely moving, right? I thought she was just sleeping or something or just tired, but she was curling up, which means I guess she was dying. And she only lasted for 3 weeks, right? It's gonna be weird. I'm not gonna pick her up because I don't want to hurt her little legs. But if you see this, right? I don't think you can. Right through the jar. It's okay, Roy. The thing is, she did give me a little good company because I would give her the leaf as the bed, right? Even the leaf died. The funny thing is, well, okay, it's not really dead. It's still green. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to just flush her down. I want to say something. Reston. What universe is Marvel in? Right? If you know what I mean. Hint, hint. Rest with Stanley. Jumpy. Man, I didn't know how small she was. I wanted to basically switch over to your other channel, but since I know this is extremely important, I may as well just do a live stream on here and then this be the last one for a while on this channel. And then I'll switch back to the anonymous one. And Double, if you want, you can share the URL so that the new planners would know. The thing is, though, I'm a little bit, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Dan, I think we got to do it softly. So what I'm going to have to do, poor Jumpy. She lasted for a while though. I thought giving her a little piece of green beans. Maybe I should have gave her water. That's my mistake. Because I didn't know if spiders needed water or not. Right? See there, here she is. I'm surprised I'm not bawling my eyes out. Because how small she is. Yeah, you see it, huh? Yeah, you just have to tilt a little bit more. Yeah, Dumbo, go ahead. Western Stanley, Junpy. Oh, thank you, Zoe. Thank you, hon. That means a lot. Honestly, I know it's weird and all. Maybe it's because I just want to express my Buddhist side and whatnot. After what's been going on here at home and everything, it's just nice to have like a little extra companion, right? Because the thing is, I did have another daddy long legs as well. I need to flush that one as well because it was in my closet. You know what? I'm gonna hate doing this. I've always wanted to touch a daddy long legs. It feels like her legs are thin. Just a little touch. Yeah, let's see what we could do. Use the leaf as a little bed, and then I need to use like a paper towel, right? Why it's so not jumpy? I'm surprised I'm not blowing my eyes out because I had a jumping spider smaller than her, and I was devastated. Well, maybe I'm resisting because it'll kick in eventually. It's really unfortunate because I was about to tell you I found a daddy longlegs. Wait, Francis up at Flagstaff? Really? And thank you, Francis. I'm deeply honored. I just want to say this: if anyone has Dion, it's supposed to be called acrophobia, right? If you, because I know you like to touch yourself. Ugh, yeah. Because that is the right term. If anyone has a phobia of spiders, there is nothing wrong with that. I don't like moths, but I still do respect people a lot that love moths. I just can't be around them. See? God, it's like it's kind of similar to how you're flushing a goldfish. Because I'm not gonna destroy the owl. That's just too much, because her body should just be treated well. Plus, I think this will teach Eric that when it comes to people, unless they're really evil, well, maybe even the most people. I don't know. No, I don't know about the most evil. I don't know. And they could get peed on, but that for people that pass away, it's always important to basically treat them gently, even for the littlest being, like Junpy, for example. Oh, Dumbo, the URL didn't went through. If it doesn't go through, Dumbo, that's fine. Honestly, it's okay. I can post it on the community post tomorrow so that the four of them, Rachel, Riley, and the other two will be able to see it, right? And Richard will love to have one. Ah, it's a little tight one. Because only if you feel comfortable. But yeah, see? I did, Dumbo, it went through. Yeah, because I have it on live chat now, so maybe that has to do with it. In honor of Jumpy, I would draw. Oh, Danny, that would mean a lot. And Dumbo, after what you told me about that brown recluse, I don't blame you. Honestly. And you will not be able to kill them. I understand that. And I want to say, Dumbo, there's nothing wrong. Honestly, there is nothing wrong with feeling that way. I want everyone to know that. In fact, I feel guilty killing moths, and I despise them. Yeah, they give me trauma, but I feel awful just having to kill one. And Shelby, this actually happened last night, hon, because She was sluggishly moving, but she was kind of crawling because I'm thinking, yeah, there's something wrong with Jumpy, right? And she just stopped. No, Eric, I'm sorry. Even when Eric has a phobia of spiders, he still feels awful. And Toby, I'm surprised you actually do remembered. And well, that's correct. Yes, it's okay though. It's okay. She lasted for 3 weeks. The other two that I had, Wall of Flinchy, for example, only lasted for a week. So if the Buddha, that'd be another one calling in here randomly, which I doubt it's going to happen, like 80% chance before New Year's, and that way we have another one I could show on the live stream. The reason why I named her that, because when I first caught her, she was bouncing up and down. Think about like a little bouncy ball, right? As if she was like flexing her legs, like Luffy. I should call her Luffy, but no, that'd be weird because Luffy's for boys, so that makes sense. You had a pet butterfly, Brody? That's awesome. I always when I was like having one. I know they don't really live long. And Amelia, same here. I know not everyone's here though. You know what? I'll wait a little bit so that for the other ones arrive, they would know. And Eric, what's the good news, little one? I want to hear it. Also, later on in the stream, if we can get a noodle, well, I know that sounds weird. If we can earn another sub, I would eat this on the live stream. My brother, he didn't mind giving me a couple of these because he wanted to have cake, right? And ice cream. I get that, but you bought like a whole pack of these for yourself. He deserves it. This is money. But he gave me 2 because hey, you know what? You said that you want cake and ice cream, but you got a lot of that, so I'll put it on hold. Actually, come to think of it, it does match with the shirt apparently. Eric, you got a 96%. Oh, your art? That's good, Eric. So let's see. That's so you got just about an A plus. An A plus would be a 97. Well, I think 97%. So yeah, that's about an A plus. Wait, Jaden, they have these in Brazil? You're kidding me. The great value ones? Well, not great value. That's in the US, right? My brother loves eating these. These are supposed to be the little snack pies. You can also microwave them, I think, but I'm not sure they taste good in the microwave. He's obsessed with eating these. And hey, Rachel, welcome. Thank you. That means a lot. I thought I could wear something a little different just to honor roll. So, and a special yet friendly insect. Yeah, they look nice, don't they, Carl? Because I want to try them in the microwave. And if I don't like it, I'll just have to eat the other one, which will be tomorrow, without heating it in the microwave. But Eric, that's great that you got 96. Well, you to get art isn't that hard, I think. Well, I guess it depends. Well, for me, it's well, I don't know. Even for me, it might be a little hard. And hey, Penelope. And Jason, you got a spider plush from your childhood. Oh, hey, Jason, you know how to do that. Yeah, Jumpy is such a cute name. Because Dion, you're the one that chose that. You did. And hey, Wiley. Also, like your profile picture's cute. Oh, because that's a picture of the Earth, isn't it? It looks like a moon. Yeah, it's going meh. The thing is, my little insect pet died. That you can see here. So I'm gonna flush her down, and he'll say, "Yeah, you've seen the title, haven't you?" Once everyone gets here, I'll flush her down. That way, that they would know what she looks like if they don't remember. But yeah, that's what's been happening though. Also, the good news is nothing happened between so far me and whom, right? So, he's dead to me. He's gone, which means I'm never talking to him ever again. That was way too far. I'm gonna remember that forever. What he said. I know my mother would be disappointed that, oh yeah, might kick me out. Well, I don't think my mother would do that. That'd be nuts of her to do that. So yeah, that's why I've been adding that in the comments, and also I need to add Jumpy in my short comments. And it's okay, Riley. I'm fine. Honestly, I'm fine. The thing is, at least it's by age, which means a lot. And you just came out from chemo, son. How did it go? I hope it went well. Oh man, Mason's comment that it went through. I don't know why YouTube keeps doing this. Oh, because of that word. Yeah, he is a dick bag. He is. Mason, I love that word, by the way. And son, I'm sorry to hear that. Let me just go buzz me all. I feel awful to hear that. Hope he's out of his room. I think he's changing the doggy pads or something. By the way, I just want to let everyone know I do have a video of him. Okay. Well, when we put down just so you would get to know what he looks like. What is he doing anyway? Okay. Now I know he's watching his sports thing, or whatever. You know, I kind of want to show his face on purpose. You know, that way all of you can see him silently. I know I shouldn't do this though, but I kind of want to on purpose. Oh, okay. Never mind. He went back to the room. I think it's for the best. Yeah, don't worry, because I don't want my mother to, you know, if it gets that bad and all. The thing is, because I did clean out the dog's poopies and peepees, right? So nothing, no conversation or anything. It will be staying that way. Yeah, he was in the kitchen, wherever the heck he's doing, and then he went back to the room. So I think that's what's most important. Because the thing is, he always complained because he's a little bit older. That's why I don't really have the door cracked, right? Even though I did air it out for like an extra hour the other day, right? When my mother went to work in the morning. So, oh my gosh. Anyway, oh, dumb. Oh, Toby, that would mean a lot. That man, he's a little bit psychotic. I really want to open it. Literally, I want to expose him for good. Yeah, you know what? All of you will see his face eventually. Sorry, because I should have opened it out sooner. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, they sleep in the same room, Jaden, because my brother he sleeps in the living room and I have my own room, right? So yeah, it's a 2-bedroom house, so to speak. And so thank you for that. I just wanted to draw away my brother's water flavored bottle because it's like, you know, I think it's like, is that yes, apple flavored, and the cherry pie because he's asleep. Because oh, that's right. It's oh, by the way, it's error time right now. 4 or 4. He does have to work tonight, so he gets to sleep in. Hey, Marigold, welcome. Yeah, Richard, same here. Because even though I didn't show her that much, right? I did show her here and there. You know, kind of the same how we have Lucas that was here. You know, that's something else. And Michael, what question do you have? Yeah, Danny. Me too. Me too. You know, I think it was kind of pathetic. I hate saying this. I think I had to borrow my brother's phone, unless he has a phone. If not, then that's pathetic. Because why do you have to borrow my brother's phone for? Sorry, it does make myself feel a little decent in the chest here. Chris effing sucks, right, Mason? Right? I dare for his son to know about it. No wonder his tummy's dead. I'm sorry, too far. In a way, well, some of them are. Doesn't give him the pass to act whatever. I want to reveal his face silently. Whenever he gets, I will. But Eric, you got sorry. Well, the thing is, if I do that, it'll just put more gasoline to the flames. So yeah, it's fine. But you got 93%, Eric, and your music studies. That's awesome. Really, I didn't know there's even a class for that. I would fail because I'm pretty bad at music. That's amazing, Eric. And hey, Mallory, welcome. And Sloan, what do you want to share with us? And you had to use your sister's phone before Brody. That's understandable. It is. Because I still wait. Where's my phone? Oh, good. Okay, my phone is still right next to the TV. Because my brother told me that we're supposed to get it. Well, he doesn't mind from what he told me yesterday, I think, or the other day. I don't remember. No, yesterday on my birthday, right? To take it to the place. So the poll from earlier was a coincidence. Oh, it was Sloan. I'm sorry. I did my best to reply back to well, at least some of you, right? Because I had to reply back for Zelda because that was really important, and then Eric, and I then got a chance to reply back to Penelope, of course. So I just want to I did Reddit. I was pretty fast on it, right? Um, why is that Sloan? Why is that? I'm really curious about the 4 places or any of the 4 regions or because I know Antarctica doesn't count as a city, of course not, but it should be. Well, the station. I don't know the name of it. It's a Russian name. I don't know why I didn't add that. The answer right. Oh, because that would be a little interesting, right? Also, $9,000. That seems a lot of money just for one day. Right? That's why I did that because 90,000 that'd be too much. Because it's not like you're gonna get killed or anything. Just it'll make up maybe for like a day of trauma or something. I don't know. Oh, so I'm sorry to hear that. Huh? What happened today at duty? Wait, Sloan, you talk about Antarctica? That's awesome, dear. What a coincidence. To your class? That's awesome that you have. Huh. So I guess that was the time for me to basically post that poll, huh? And your phone is broken too, Rachel, right? Because it still works. It's just that the little butt of it, the charging port, right? It's damaged. It still works. It's there's nothing wrong with it. It's just outdated because it's old. It's a Samsung Galaxy S4, and I still have internet, and I could do calls on it. It's just outdated. That's why I don't want to get rid of it. Plus, it's not like we could afford a phone in the moment anyway. Um, Oh, you did, Richard? I'm sorry to hear that because I know that your country, they're really strict with the censorship. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that I hope that you're able to get that taken care of because the VPN, well, that I used to use, this is my MacBook, is that capable? Yeah, capable of it is Ola VPN, right? That's what I would use. And oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Marcus. That face. You don't have a phone anymore? I would love to donate one to you if I could. I'm sorry to hear that. I am really sorry to hear that. Uh-oh. Carl, may you tell us the bad news first? Since everyone's sharing the bad news? Well, that's how I feel. But everyone else you could comment if you want. Oh, Mason, you wait, you mean the one that um the one that you told me about that almost got physical with you, right? And Lauren came up with some pain today. I understand that, hon. I'm sorry to hear that. So you and son didn't really have a great time at chemo. That must be a hassle just having to go there constantly. Okay, so yeah, he's telling the bad news first. I'm sorry to hear that, girl. It's the midnight. So you basically got your pay deducted? Why? Voila. I'm sorry to hear that. Das ist gut. That is so good. So the smoke Hunden basically got arrested. Awesome, awesome, wonderful. Marcus, oh, you're fast. You're fast. That's good news, though. Actually, that's way better. Well, I think it sucks that you got your pay deducted. Tell us though, but at least that makes it up for him getting arrested because of how he assaulted you and filming you without your consent either. So I would love to know who that man is, honestly. And what happened last night, Jason? I'm relieved he got arrested because I knew this would happen, but at the same time, I'm a little bit pico shocked about it because how large your city is, and with the lack of exposure that man has, I'm actually I'm just very impressed the police arrested him because in many countries around the globe, they wouldn't be able to catch a man like that. Yeah, I remembered that you lived in the hood, right? Because you live in Detroit, Jason. I didn't forget. And I know this is random, but I miss playing football. You do, Toby. I don't blame you. Because you could have been at ASU getting sacks. Oh, you mean money, huh? And going to the NFL. Yeah, I understand that. Oh no, Jason, I'm so sorry to hear that. A neighbor of yours got shot. Wow. No wonder that you got your windows um hammered up. Now I understand. Oh, oh, you do, Paul? Yeah, because I know you told me that man supposed to get arrested, right? Your stalker that stood at you for a half hour. Jason didn't. They didn't. They didn't. They did. They still survived, right? Almost every week. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. It's awful. I hope you weren't that close. Oh no, 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 no. It was a child. That's just great. Oh, that's just great. I'm sorry to hear that. Green, 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 green. Sorry, I just like to test up little dots. That's terrible, Jason. But the guy is cooked. Yep, he's gonna get his head chopped off. Well, it should be. Wow. So the child's father isn't a gang member. Yeah, I was just doing that purple just to test out the audio, right? Because I'd like to make sure it's going through properly. But the child's father is in a gang. Yep, he's done. Actually, in fact, I don't want him. I do want him arrested, but I hope they will bruise him, shoot him all over the place. I hope that he would get injured and then he could get life in prison. That's gonna follow him. So Riley, he lives in Detroit, if you know where that is. Wow, the child of a gangster. That is not good. That is not good for him at all. But yet again, he deserves to get really, really hurt badly. Man, it's like if you basically shot someone like a child of the cartel or something. You know, I know they may abuse kids too, though. Maybe not always, but um, boy, I hope they do the worst for him. What's the little dip? The weird thing is, wait, the thing that is weird, he never bothers me. So wait, Jason. Okay, so for the ones that are not American, right? Well, usually gang people that are in gangs, they have nicknames, right? And he never bothers you? You one of the gang leaders? That's insane, Jason. Are you serious? I didn't knew that. Huh. I slammed the door. Epic, epic. He saw it. He saw it. That's what you fucking get, bitch. Sorry. Sorry. I'm like Robin right now from One Piece. That's him. That's him. So you saw him how, Marcus? All right, sorry. Sorry, golf size kicking in. Yeah, that's what you fucking did, bitch. Sorry. Not around Penelope and Eric. Pig. Sorry. He was wearing some stupid flip flops too. Yeah, you saw him, Carl. Awesome. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. Yeah, Amelia, tell me about it. I don't know what kind of name is that, but that's gangsters for you. But everyone, that's yep. You saw him too, Joseph. Oh, since he wants to complain in the past, he doesn't want to be filmed, but yet he did it to me. Of all those some of those birthdays that like I should have said something. I should have caused a scene that don't film me or something. I should have. But now, like a uncle from Harry Potter. Justice. Sorry. Sorry. It felt good. It felt good. Sorry. That's all. Nothing. Nothing. Sorry. I'm sorry, Jason, for being off topic. And I still got that beer when we basically put our our husky down. Plus, I'm like right next to here, so he can't say anything about it. The reason why he doesn't bother me is because I don't interact. Right. That makes sense, Jason. That makes sense. And another is because of a huh? Jason, do tell. Do tell. Yeah, I'm too, Toby. I had to do it silently. Zodon! Yes! If you want. It's amazing that you want to ask permission because I don't mind. You're the officer here. So, yes, go ahead. I did it on purpose. So, oh, sorry. I still got the veto though, by the way. With us when we had to put down Elijah at the bat. So you get to see him in that angle too. The thing is he hasn't changed a bit or he doesn't look different. So and that was golly 8 years ago. I look older than I do now for some odd reason because I look darker. You did, huh? Well, that's great, Lauren. I just want to let go know because I've been feeling. I'm so sorry, Jason, but keep sharing. Um, I've been feeling so suffocated, right? And oh, I'm so glad I did that. Not no speech or anything, nothing physical, right? Because this is proof that all of you get to see that. So if anything happens, Zelda has it covered. Like that is the last thing you want to do. It's different when my mother said it because I know that I do exaggerate a lot, which I do my best to balance, which I understand. But for him though, just because a little bit of smell, yeah, you wonder why I don't talk to you because hey, at least I aired out the fucking room and not pardon my language, farming room, and I'm wearing a different shirt and put pants on, so you can't say jack. Yeah, you wonder why no one likes you. Man, I swear, they're his friends. I'll press charges on them too and make their lives ruined. I'm trying to build an army and planting like a Plants versus Zombies. He's the only zombie, right? And we're all the plants. We're all the pea shooters, and then now he's gonna get rumbled down. So, oh man, you something to AJ? I'm glad. So his kid that got shot, right, used to play basketball. Oh, that's terrible, Jason. So he was a basketball player, or he liked play basketball. That's understandable. So we are the plants, and he's right, Roy. That makes total sense, huh? Speaking of it, you know what? Because Dumbo, he's the one that asked me about the Plants vs Zombies. Um, and I need to start drawing again. He has a light on. Wait, hold on. I want to see if we still got like honey nut Cheerios in the because if I get hungry later. Sorry about that. I was talking to my brother because he was in the bathroom. Anyway, so the reason I say that, I'm being a little bit smart. Like if he does hear me and all, I usually that way he knows that we're talking without him being involved. But I used to watch a lot of crime cartoons, right? Case Closed, Lupin the Third, Totally Spies. I usually do this because I'm sure he does know, but he doesn't know that we're talking about this because if he wants to talk behind my door, then I will behind his door. So it's pretty smart, right? I like to call it the distraction tactic. You know, yeah, he is cooked, isn't he, Mallory? I'm just saying because if he does anything, I would love to. I would laugh, right? And I hope the officers, because I know they may be a little bit aggressive, but I'm not doing anything. He's the one that would be fined, or what Zelda told me, plus me in jail. I know my mother's gonna be upset, but she needs to accept it because I'm doing this to take care for us, not him. Heck no, he's a grown man, a grown middle age, whatever, 650, whatever, 60-year-old man, right? He needs to act like it. I know I might act a little bit youngish for my age, but still. In fact, I act more of like an uncle figure towards Eric than my nephews and nieces because they're on their own. They're grown and well, I don't know. I still love them, but I don't know. Anyway, so oh Jason, so she was a girl, I understand. And her basketball bounced into my yard and you picked it up and you gave it back to her and little Dip was there and saw it. He gave me a nod. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. He must be really intimidating, isn't he, Jason? Golly. A nod like this, right? Because we do that out here too. Because I know, like, depending on where you live, people have different like body language, right? Because I know Japan they do this, but like out here, at least in high school, I don't like doing this, but we do that. Like, what's up, right? I hate saying that. Um, or right? We kind of give like the little happy smirk. Holy Buddha! Jason, he was 6'5"? Are you kidding me? 6'5"? You're kidding me. And Jaden, fine means you have to pay money. So like think about like how like if you were speeding, right? You got to pay a ticket, which is like a fine because you broke the law, right? That's what a fine is, so to speak. I always wonder why they call it that. It's like a little penalty, right? You don't go to jail, but you basically have to pay the money for just breaking the law. Or maybe there's damages involved, which I know that'll be really, really slightly. But you noted before, Toby, but not often, right? Yeah, I don't like doing that. All I like when you used to go for walks, I don't like to film people directly. I just don't like doing it. I gotta get the hang of it. We just it's good. We come to the Japanese way, kinda, but we don't. Sometimes we kind of say hi, right? Or afternoon. We kind of say it quietly, depending on the person. I do it all the time out here. It's really interesting how that works. And you nodded to a customer, Dumbo, that nodded at you, right? It's just showing a way of them being friendly. That actually makes sense. And Brody, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I should keep this secret though, Jason. Okay. Um, can do. He's the most dangerous person you've ever seen. Oh my god. Especially happened to his daughter. I don't blame him for wanting to kill someone. In fact, I'd probably be doing the same thing too if he actually asked me. And yeah, I would love to hear another story about him. I would be pika shocked if he's on YouTube. Oh boy, that'd be something else. But I won't. You don't have to share more, of course. Boy, it's like if you took it to a drug cartel, but the black version, kinda. But he doesn't sell drugs. Wait, hold on. My mother's here. Let me play this in the background for all of you while I talk to her. In Finley, you actually wouldn't blame that little dip for what happened to their kid. Yeah, it just for me. I think you should only do it for justice. You should just kill someone just because you're allowed. You can. That's just silly because kind of like you have like a weapon, even though is I love like my pepper spray. It would be considered as a weapon, but it's for self defense. I don't spare it randomly at someone because I will go to jail and well, it will sting, right? If that actually makes sense. So I usually don't do that.
The fact that he actually liked her too. Yeah. It says so. Even if you didn't know, if you were feeling her, bro, come on. Say some shit. Exactly what it is. Aw. Damn. Ouch. Eggplant machine. What the fuck? You don't have one of those? That hornet. Oh. Oh, hell no. He back on that stuff. That's the best day of my life. What the hell? I got it. That was the same. Don't have the same outfit. Yes. That's right. Damn. Too late, bro. He can't catch up on food. What the chances that she turns around? Dude, she's been turning around all her life. Bro. The chances of her friends calling her. I mean, shit. Oh, wait a minute. There's no way that she's gonna get transferred to where they are. They're probably in the middle of fucking nowhere. Wherever they meet up is gonna stop right there. What? Oh yeah. Damn. Wow. Yeah, Philly. Oh. Uh-oh. Where's that gonna land? He looks pretty good. So fucking crack, dude. Oh, fuck.
All right, so everyone, I'm back. My mother said hello. Sorry about that. And I basically did help her with the dishes. Well, they were already clean. I just helped putting them up. And thank you, Eric, you little one. And I just told her that all of you were so supportive that she just had to worry about me and Tonya, right? Because I know she loves him and all, but I love Wesley. He has such a nice stomach, but that's not the only thing I like about him, of course. I had to move on from him, so at least I might find a tall boy like him, hopefully. But that's not important. But yeah, she said hello. I asked her if she wanted to say hello. So you like this show, Eric? That's nice. Phoenix and Ferb. I've only seen like a handful of episodes. Oh yeah, Mason, absolutely. And I basically did tell Zelda about her too. So I want my mother to know that. The thing is, I just don't want that, So I'm gonna talk about him for a while. I just that way all of you can be updated, right? Because my life, even though it was stressful as it is, it was a little bit more breathing room when he wasn't here because I get to watch the TV in the living room when Tonyo's gone, or at my mother's room, right? Watching some Mario videos, whatever, just to get out of the room, right? That way I won't be cramped in here all day. Plus, it is nice to spend more times with the dogs too. So, I just noticed the AC was on. But besides that, yeah, Toby, tell me about it. But Jason, I can't imagine just interacting with the most dangerous gang member, and that's in Detroit. That's terrifying. Sorry, I got good hearing. Wait, Mason, did I miss what else Jason said? Oh, crud, I see it. So once some other gangster once raped his girlfriend. Oh, you mean the toll man, right? I forgot his name already. Yeah, let's see. Little Dip, right? He shot that guy the next day. Wow, which is her age. Oh my. You know what? I gotta say this. I can't even imagine shooting someone. But if that happened, I'm surprised he didn't went to prison. I am so surprised he didn't went to prison. I don't know if I would have the guts to do that. Like, let's just say someone if I had a well, like let's just say my nephews and nieces were really young, like 4 or something. I may do the same thing. Probably, but I don't want to go to prison now. It is well because the thing is they didn't do it to me, but I probably would bruise them. They would be alive and they had to live with that trauma. I think that'd be better because at least it won't be murder, right? I just can't see that in my conscience. Wow, I can't imagine that. I thought I could, Case. This is the TV in my mother's room. That is because you're so Are you serious, Jason? Oh my god, are you kidding me? It's like you're living like I'm trying to think. It's like you're living in um I don't know what region. If it's a One Piece right now, it's like you're living like in Dressrosa. And he's because of his size, right? He's like Doflamingo, kinda. Jeez, that's insane. Golly. Yeah, Garnet, my reaction exactly. Oh my so they don't how can police be afraid of a gangster though? Because like a whole force? Like, I mean, yet again, what's happening in Haiti, that's different than here in the US. Oh. The thing is, though, would it still arrest him at least? 500 members. Wow. 500 members. That's nuts. That's nuts. Wow. That's like a whole army. Wow. And I thought One Piece they have a lot. Oh my gosh. So Jason, that must be an honor just for him to give you respect, even though he is, well, I don't blame him at the same time what he had to go through. Well, I want to see him as a murderer though, because well, what happened to his daughter and then now girlfriend? I don't blame him. So wow, that must be something. One time was of his dip members asked me, I know what you mean. The NI. I know what you mean by that. Oh my god. I'm glad you rejected. Because once you're in the gang, you can't leave. That's how they say the same thing for the mafia and of course the drug cartels. You can't leave. So it's kind of like One Piece of real life. If you betray, you could get killed. I think that's what happened to Bellamy in One Piece because he wanted to betray him, and yet Doflamingo is portraying him as a puppet just to kill him. So, oh my man, Oda is something else. Golly, nah, bro, I'm good, man. Right, Jason? I understand that. The most hood way talk, because I don't talk like that, right? But I get why that you do, because that's the environment that you grew up in. Wow. But at least they respected you. That doesn't happen. Yo, this is like an order coming from you. And so Marcus, I think that's supposed to be his name, right? The leader. So basically he's like the Doflamingo of Detroit, so to speak. Gosh. I can't imagine that. I just can't, you know? But yet again though, 500. That's I love these pants. Bulbasaur's mouth. But I can't imagine that. I usually don't talk hood slang, right? But only when you see dip member for your safety. He just said respect you, even if you basically don't talk to him that way. Yeah, you hate sing a tube, Jason. High five. High five. He shouldn't be rude to you just because you don't talk in hood. So, because I know people may get shocked that, oh yeah, you're black. Do you talk like that? No. No, we don't. It depends on the neighborhood. There are Asians that could talk like that all the time. Just to give one example. Phew, Danny, I bet's pretty large. That's insane to think about it. Wow. Oh yeah, also I'm gonna flush Jumpy down, but see, one more time. Well, Jason types that in. Okay. I want to say Excelsior Jumpy. Wait, I can't. But the thing is, our brother. I gotta wait. I gotta wait until he gets out because I don't want him to freak out because he thinks, oh, you're collecting bugs. I don't want him to know that, even though this Jumpy is harmless. Okay. Yeah, me too, Alice. Me too. Metal, thank you. I love the spider emoji. It's so cute. You should hear the story of when a white couple moved to the. Oh, Jason, I can't imagine how that's like. I can't. Literally, I can't imagine. Well, yet again, though, there's a handful of white people that live in Detroit. It's not all black. In fact, I don't know what's the percentage, but it's a pretty decent amount of whites that live in Detroit. It's basically like the opposite for Toby, pretty much. So Riley, I don't know why he's not allowed to type in that word, and he means white, right? That's what he's referring to. So he's racist. I see. As long as it doesn't cause any harm, that's what's most important. Yeah, Shelby, my reaction exactly, hon. Oh, that's awful. Well, I want her, you know, right? You had the extra 2 question marks. Yeah, I went through it, Shelby. Yeah, I did. I'd rather have him being racist than being a murderer. That's one thing. I gotta wait until I flush Jumpy down in the toilet. Man, this is something else, though. What time is it? 4:40. 4:42. It's already like dark in here. Because I know that, oh yeah, it is the 11th of December, so I know the days are going to be really short now. Yeah, I can open this. Right? It's pretty nice though right now. No clouds no clouds out. So it's another sunny evening. It actually makes sense. And I saw someone driving like a red Mustang that passed by. It looked like a Mustang or a Charger. Wait, so it didn't went through, but what? The sun went missing with that Dumbo said? Seriously? That's terrible. What? Yeah, Mason, go. I mean, sorry, Dumbbell, go ahead. So wait, I'm confused. He helped them find the white couple's kid. Oh wait. So wait, he's racist, but he helped them? Yeah, I know. I don't know why YouTube's acting like this. Literally. Whoa, that's interesting. Hey, at least he man, for a game member, the game leader doing that? Well, at least he cared enough. Right. So this is gonna sound funny. He's like Big Mom, but the more like Big Dad of Detroit, if you know what I mean. Because Big Mom, she only cares about kids who are like 10 and younger, I think, or 11 and younger. So I've heard from one of the videos, so that's pretty interesting. You say, oh, well, that's harsh. The man is really interesting. Yet a jerk. I gotta admit, he wanted to help, but he's racist at the same time. How the heck does that work? That's weird. That's really weird. Uh-huh. Yeah, he's something. He is one. I mean, yet again, gang leaders, they could just kill anyone on sight. So it's pretty rare for a gang member like or leader like him to basically care to help a child, regardless of him being racist. So that's that's interesting. Uh-huh. Hmm. He also said another thing to them. It's probably gonna be really probably really, really, really offensive. He said, "If you let your little man go in danger, like it's your." I know what you mean. Well, at least he won't want it to threaten to, you know what? So basically, he's trying to say he's on, like you're on your own. It actually makes sense. Hmm. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Huh. Yeah, Alice, it's weird. I know it is confusing. So basically what Joseph said is that he's the leader of that gang, right? That's really, really, really intimidating that the officers can help. But he basically does care for children, regardless of him being racist. And he basically does care enough to help the couple to find their child that went missing. But he says that oh, if he goes missing again, you're on your own. That's what you're trying to say, right? And then the N word is the NIG, not the ER. You know, I know blacks like saying it. That's fine. I just don't like saying it. It's just a weird word. I don't know why the word even exists. So yeah, um, just to point that out. And that's why we're talking about Antarctica, right? He posted this yesterday. Oh wait, what? Oh my. Oh, okay. Well, I lost sympathy for him entirely. Wow, are you serious, Jason? He would threaten to kill them? Oh my goodness. I think it's because he was angered that the kid was missing in the first place, right? But that doesn't mean that he that would be okay to shoot them. All he could just say you're on your own and curse like that if you wanted. That's too far though. He's like Big Mom. My God, that's insane. He's exactly like her. Golly. Right, of course, of course, of course. Wow, that's something else. Yeah, AJ Fabian. Nunca. I never would actually. Well, I just man, gang leaders are really something else. The only people that I meet that are considered as a threat to people, but not to me, are people that use drugs. I met a lot of them, like the bad ones, kinda. But yet again, I don't have issues with them. I don't know. It's weird to me. Like I mean, besides getting hit by an egg or whatever, but those are stupid college kids. But that they're homophobic. But you didn't injure me. You got to try harder than that. So, I don't know. Yet again, people out here normally don't really. Even the officers, some of them that may be a little bit harsh to me in the past. I never really have any danger being out here. That's why I like going out at night. People think, yeah, you going out at night? Yeah, my neighborhood is safe. I go out at least 5 days a week. Yeah, Finley, the story did come me off guard as well. There probably is a gang leader in your own neighborhood, Dumbo. I won't be surprised, especially the stories that you share with me. I know they're everywhere. France has them. Brazil, that's another real fairy tale. I know the Philippines have them. Japan because of the Yakuza. Even China. Of course, I don't know much from Mongolia or basically, I don't know, Denmark. Just to name some random ones, but they're all over. And the funny thing is, these are like really populated countries. Yeah, Mia, absolutely, hon. Everywhere has gangs. I'm gonna try and border pop this. So, Toyo, you wanna know something really dark? The game leader is only called on private yard, but even helps the couple that they went missing. Yeah, the thing is, he calls in the C word. You know what the C word means, right? For a white person, the CR. And then he says that, oh, if you went missing, I'll probably kill you. Yeah, he lives in a really dangerous neighborhood. Yeah, and he told me in the live stream just now all of this because he is something. His name is Little Hemp or something. Yeah, because the thing is, he has a lot of gang members that even the police can't do anything because there's 500 of them. Yeah, so that's why Detroit is so corrupted. Because he lived in the hood, and he even almost had the gate on when he was right in, but he rejected it. Yeah, you should look up dangerous woods towns. Really interesting. Because the Bears of mine, they live in one of the most dangerous cities in the whole country. Yeah. All right, so but I was telling my brother about it. He's just getting ready, or well, he just had to go to work today, but he's just cleaning up. So, yeah, Marcus, I want to hear it. So, oh damn, not pimp. Sorry, I got the name wrong. Jason. Wait, he's walking on the streets right now. You see him outside the window. And thank you, Jerry. I wonder what he's doing. I'm really curious. Also, my mother's just talking to her boyfriend about something random, not about me included. So that's good. Just thought all of you could be aware. I have canine hearing. Yeah, AJ, that's what I'm wondering too. He has a gun? Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. That's a chore for you. So he's just by himself, huh? Wait, huh? I know. I'm gonna share this for Eric very quick. Well, Jason types that in.
We call this creature a Nico Omia. Wow. 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 How on earth did I end up here in Antarctica? Well, I'm currently on an ambitious journey attempting to travel through every single continent across the globe, all without spending any money.
It's that same man again, right? God, how did he get already down there?
Taking to the coldest place on earth, reaching temperatures of -94 degrees Celsius. All the money had been raised for this trip, so it was no longer.
Yep, the penguins, Alice. Because I know Eric, he told me that he loved penguins. Yeah, Jason, take your time, okay? And always be cautious and please be careful. The thing is that the gangster, the leader, he won't do anything to him. Yeah, Toby, you see the penguins? I know he'll be alright. From what Jason shared with us. So basically, this guy's name is Nico, right? He's British. And this video is him surviving in Antarctica for a week. A week! Not a day. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing, of course, but. Oh, you went to Chile? He's a tall man, by the way. He's basically little. I forgot his name again. Little. Man, I gotta get used to little Dip's height.
Touch point for Antarctica, and Jesus told him. But it's beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Time to get ready for this boat. The boat will set sail in an hour.
So he's in Chile.
Stop me from freezing to death. And of course, due to the rules of the challenge, I wasn't able to pay for anything. I'm currently filming a video. Is it possible for me to have this hat? You have a penguin hat. You have a penguin hat. No. I was starting to lose hope, but then on my way to the next shop, I met another traveler who was.
Yep, Jose's Country Garden. You never heard of him, Brody? He did a lot of stuff. I think he even did pranks in the past, stupid ones, but he cleaned himself up since then. So that's why, you know what? I want to give him a chance, regardless of me being a little bit jealous, but because I would love to visit. Well, yet again, I don't like the cold, but I still would love to visit in Antarctica.
A crazy challenge of his own.
Oh, he's Canadian. This man with the glasses.
Really? About flying? So are you going to Antarctica? Or are you...
Oh.
Today? I'll see you there, brother.
I hope he does.
I'll see you there. What's your name?
Yassine, so he's Arab.
A friend in Yassine gave me a booster post of this penguin hat.
I think.
Shop was calling my name. I'm filming a documentary of traveling the world with no money. I've gone to every continent. We're about to go to Antarctica today. I really want a hat to take to Antarctica with me, but I have no money. Would you give me this hat? Yes?
Wow.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. What's your name, my friend? Nico. Nice
Fernando?
Thank you so much, Fernando. $22,500.
$17 for a penguin hat? Yeah, it looks nice. I see why it costs that much.
Free. And you know what else you can get for free, Nico? The great David Attenborough.
Oh, that's Argentina. I saw that flat. Oh, I know about this place. It is, I think, the most southern part of the globe. When you go to Antarctica, you think South Africa is down south? No, this is in Argentina, right? Ushuaia, I can't pronounce it. I've heard about this place. It gets really cold. It never gets warm. It's even colder than Flagstaff. I think during even I don't know, during the summertime at night, it gets really cold there. I see the flag gauge. Yeah, he does look a little bit arid, doesn't he, Roy? And yep, he went to Chile. Then that place has Chile, right, Verily? Because the thing is, his goal is to travel every continent within, I think it's less than a week, right? And in return, because even though he got all this stuff for free, he's gonna pay all of them back. and donating for children as well. So yeah, it's a lot. I thank him a lot for that.
My voice for free as well. So, with his scalp now warm, young Nico can set out on his journey to the end of the earth. But it won't be plain sailing. This schmuck has no idea that he's going to have to survive the most deadly waters on the planet, Drake's Passage, which was currently stirring up some giant waves.
Also, that's someone would like to hear this too.
Yeah. Last time stepping off South American soil, we'll be back to complete this place. But first, we're going to go Antarctica.
It's so beautiful though.
These are our courses. Wow. Me and George staying in.
It looks comfortable. Yeah, he's too tall. He's too tall.
Oh my gosh, I don't fit this guy.
You foot me. I'm more than a foot shorter than him.
Yeah, I made it, man. Made it. There was a strong community of people on this ship. Despite everyone being strangers, everyone was greeting each other. It's a great time. The boat is about to embark on this crazy journey. Little did I know what lay ahead. We are now leaving to Antarctica. When we started this challenge, this was a distant dream, an impossible task, but now it is reality. We have gone through 4 continents.
Right.
And we're now going to the 5th.
And then now he has to do the Americas.
Beginning the 48-hour journey to Antarctica. All that we could do was hope the Drake's Passage would be.
Oh, let me flush Junpy, okay? Let me flush her. Oh, it's dark!
This boat is rocking. That means one thing. We've entered one of the most dangerous places on this planet. Drake's Passage. Drake's Passage is the body of water between South America and Antarctica.
I'm gonna put this on pause, okay? I'm gonna flush. Wait, hold on. And then I'm gonna eat the pie. Okay, good. Coast is clear. So everyone, one more time to see Jumpy, okay? The rest of you. Dan did a good job taking care of me. Why am I talking like Stitch right now? Yep, we're gonna miss you, Jumpy. I did my best to take care of you, sweetie. I'm so sorry that I didn't do a great job on it, but I hope that you would rest well. Okay, one more time. Yeah, Eric, that was sweet of you. One more time. Hey, everyone, I don't think she wants to leave. Fred, my brother is in a darn shower. Hold on, I'm gonna ask if you could hold on. The thing is, I had to make a little lie. I should tell my brother because it was my nose that was bleeding. I don't want to get in the trash. I should have made a lie. All right, good. He has the door open. All right, sorry about that. Well, I flushed her, and it was 5-5 that she was flushed. Now I'm sorry, I'm gonna get a little emotional thinking about it. Yeah, okay, it happens. Anyway, sorry. Oh, great, now it's kicking in. Damn it. Darn it, sorry. God, no, it's already crap. Oh, excuse me. She's with Stanley. And here she was in another universe. She is probably like another comic called Daddy Longleg Man. I know she was. I had to make a lie to my brother that I had a nosebleed because that way I could just flush her down. Because he was in the shower, almost saw my brother naked, but we're siblings. That's normal. So, he doesn't know. I want him to know. It's okay, Riley. You know, you want to cry, Eric? I understand, little one. You know, she was a really great spider, wasn't she? God, it's not the same anymore. Because I also flushed the leaf down, too. That way she'll have like a little bed. Yeah, first is Lucas and then Alice's cousin and then golly, my pet Daddy Longlegs. What a December. Penelope is part of life, right? That's not a bad thing that things die. It's we're supposed to die. That way babies can be born, right? And you know, it just means that they live a long time like they're supposed to. That's a really, really good thing. And Daddy Longlegs, you know, she made that a little early. I had her the longest of the other spiders I have. And AJ, absolutely. So, that's why Penelope. Oh yeah, Jason, that's true. His daughter as well. I can't imagine how a father would feel. And his grandpa's one as an uncle. Also, this to be. Sorry, had to ease the topic. I just want to wait maybe 2 more minutes and then we can start. I even did like a little Buddhist prayer as well. I never do that. Like this a quick one because Christians do this, right? Buddhists do this. Anyway, and no, Jason, you can share. It's fine. Right? Oh, marigold. Oh, I could imagine how that's like. In fact, you know what's really interesting? I felt the same way. I didn't cry though, but I was devastated because I had a money tree when I used to go to the 99 cent store, which I miss. I didn't know how to take care of it, but I like buying it. It was only $5. And I only had it for a week, and the stems were dying. I'm thinking, no, my money tree. I don't think I gave it a name though. Wait, Deanna, I think you did. I don't remember the name though. But I did have a money tree. I did. So, and Lauren, only if you want, hun. I know it's silly because it's not a Christian thing, though, but that means a lot. Or at least for my health. That would mean a lot, hun. It would mean a lot. You know, especially what's been going on lately. And people are thinking it's silly to pray sometimes. Not really. Only depending on the situation. You just don't pray every time, though, like Homer did from that episode. Yeah, that's not how it works. It's a little silly, though. I mean, to explain, but I remember crying when I was told my pet fish died when we were 11. Oh, Jaden, that has to be hard. You know what? Because we used to have a lot of pet fish too. We had kissing fish. We had angel fish. I didn't cry, but I was upset because our fish tank was empty. We even had frogs too, and oh my god, it was so devastating because like they have little frogs that you could have as a pet. It went belly up, right? It was so disturbing. I didn't like looking at it. I'm thinking, Mama, our frog died. Not to mention, we even did had a shark fish as well, a little one, but it did eat one of our fish, so that wasn't a good idea. And I had to sit on the fish tank. That was pretty traumatic. I was like, I think we're like 14. Yeah, probably around that age. Well, I was young actually. I think I was like 12 because when we were more financially stable, kinda, my mother always wanted to buy a fish from PetSmart, right? I still don't have videos as proof, but I'm thinking when I had my first phone, that's after our fish died. All of them. So my mother liked them all. Heck, we even had a catfish, a little one. I remember like sometimes it would make like a air noise, right? Like when how fishings run, I had to like hit it, but not for the fish. This is for the tank. It was nice because hey, I got like a little light with the fish. But I was in middle school when this happened, though. Right, Toby? So you pray too, huh? So that means you're a Christian? That's awesome. Oh! Gotcha, Jason, gotcha. I bet he's panicking right now. I feel awful for him. I mean, regardless of the way he acted. I don't blame him. Because I can tell he really trusts you. I have all these waters in here with no ice. But they're cold, though. And you get sad when you see ants dying, Danny? Really? I don't think I'm like that way too because I don't have an interest with ants, but I understand. Oh, Chloe, sad face. I'm sorry to hear that. You had a pet snail? That's cute. You're French, right? That probably had to be why. I didn't know that you could even have a pet snail. That's really interesting. It's not that bad. It's like pretty gooey, but it's not bad. Right. Right. I understand that. Don't mess with those dips, but keep an eye on that right couple rate. They're a danger. I don't know how though. Wow. I'm just surprised though. He's really easy on you. Jason, I hate saying this. I hope you can move. I hope whenever you can. I hope. Man, if I have money to donate for you, I would. That way you can leave out of that neighborhood. Even though he's a gay leader, he still loves his daughter. You know, nothing he can do whatever bring her back. Excuse me. And wait, Jerry, what dot is it? I'm sorry. I guess I could continue playing.
Due to the huge volume of uninterrupted ocean surrounding Antarctica, the Antarctic Circular Current is the strongest and fastest current in the world. But when this current gets funneled into this smaller gap between South America and Antarctica, it creates an area of extreme high intensity waves.
Yeah, I could come up for this later. I lost a dog once. And I said this advice, saying if you want a pet, don't get one. Jerry, that's really smart. That is true. You never forget the pain when they go. You know what? I wonder this is why I'm glad I'm not in a relationship. Even though I don't want to date or anyone or anything, even this friendship itself is more than enough. You got another type of person that likes to kiss or not really. Again, I'm a spade, right? So, like, what happened between me and Casey? I didn't cry or anything. Well, once, maybe. But it was a lot. I'm thinking, maybe this is why I feel this way for all of you, because, like, how we lost Lucas, right? I think that's why I don't like to make deep connections, because it hurts. Like, no, that's part of, you need to make connections, but it stings, though. Now I understand how extroverts feel. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not one. And the reason why Little Dip said to keep an eye was because he thinks the right. But they couldn't. They couldn't. But at the same time, I understand why he feels that way. Now I get it. Because again, he did lost his daughter. So I understand his frustration, Jason. But Jerry, yeah, that's a really sweet way to put it. Jose, what's the good news?
It can reach up to 12 meters tall. It is estimated that these rush seas have claimed the lives of over 20,000 people.
Wow.
Most recently, in 2022, when the road wave struck a ship's window, killing one person and injuring a further 8. Drake's Castle is no joke, and Nico's ship was about to enter it.
Just get out of bed as terrible.
Oh, to ensure survival, I suggest you stay in bed. Don't leave your room when the red light is on.
What an exaggeration.
And whatever you do not go outside.
Because it's cold, right? Hey, honestly, I would do the same thing because I'm a drill seeker. Wow. It's like One Piece. Wow. And someone has to drive that? That takes a lot of courage. That must be a lot of money they're getting paid for that. It was DE. What's that, Jason? DE. He's another gang leader, but he's not. Oh. I see. But why would he? I hope he didn't kill his daughter. Because if that's the case, the daughter has nothing to do with this. Wow. That's ridiculous. No, they do, don't they? Well, actually, do they have what? Wait, actually, they. I thought they're only in the North Pole. I'm so stupid for that. I should know my Antarctica geography, but I don't. I didn't know that, Mallory. Why did I not know that? So weird, but dessert is dessert. You want to go to Antarctica, Marcus? Same here. The thing is, though, it was so terrifying, right? I'm sorry for not sharing much. That 20,000 people died in 2022 just to visit Antarctica, I think. So you could risk dying. It's like you were in the Titanic, but not quite. So, Eric, a polar bear is a bear that lives in really, really cold climates where it snows a lot. And they can be deadly, like a grizzly bear, but they are adorable looking. So, don't have them fool you, right? I know they'd be hard. And I think they may be endangered. I'm not sure, but they're like grizzly bears, but they like the snow. If that makes sense. And polar, Eric, it basically means like they live like in the polar climates where it's like so cold, right? Like Russia, for example, or Iceland, right? Or even Antarctica that Mallory said. That's what they're known for. They're really tall too. I don't know how tall they are though. I think they're definitely over 2 meters, possibly 3 meters tall. I think if they're setting up. And Jaden, yes, 20,000 people. At least that's what the whoever the man is talking now, like his voice is explaining. Mm. And Rachel, it is a lot, isn't it? Oh, that looks good. Bacon and eggs. Oh, seasickness. Yeah, because of the huge currents. I'm not sure if I'm like that, but I get it. Kind of like in car sickness.
My stomach was feeling terrible. I really couldn't handle this one. Because the background of the waves gave me extreme sense of nausea.
Ew, ew.
Violent feeling of
Yeah, poor Nico.
all day long and into the night. And the worst part was we were only halfway through it.
Only
Through another day. Oh, it was really difficult. I was struggling to cope until I met this pair of absolute animals at dinner. They didn't even seem phased by it. I don't even have appetite. I don't know how you both have appetite. You guys are struggling as well.
she fell yesterday in the shower. That's terrible.
So, you guys have gone to show just to see Antarctica, risking the great topic. Oh my, yeah, because I feel crazy. This place is not a joke. What's the main thing you guys want to see in Antarctica?
The penguins? Yeah.
You're a big fan of penguins, yeah.
And look how old they are.
All this way just to see penguins.
Like literally, they're like older than my mother's age. That's quite the you're never too old to do anything.
You're a big fan of penguins, yeah.
Because I said so.
Late 70s
Late 70s? You mean my grandmother's age? That's nuts. Are you kidding me?
This couple in their late 70s came all this way just to see.
Are you serious?
Bring them down. Whilst all I was doing was complaining. So I needed to.
Oh my Buddha. And he's like in his late 20s. I'm telling all of you, you're never too old because I said so to do anything. And call, ja, das ist lästig. Gerade because meiner Großmutter is the how old is she? Steven on 80, like 78, I believe. Because my motto, or if I say this in Swiss French, moi hair, moi motto is some 16. Yellen Oat und for me, I didn't. Oh wait, I got the numbers mixed up. Wait, Oshida 70, und for me, einen an 30. So yeah, Double, are you kidding me? Because that's right, that's Lucas's favorite band. I did not knew that. Why though? They're nuts. They're nuts. Wow. That was pretty delicious. That was quite the commitment. They're nuts. And this have 200 calories. I feel like I only ate 100. I'm gonna keep that in mind, Dumbbell. Is it weird to think how only? No, not at all, Finley. In fact, I don't know how they could live in Antarctica. Like, yeah, you're there for research, but just staying there? I don't know how they do it. You know what a polar bear looks like, Joseph? It's a little hard to explain, isn't it? Like, think about like a grizzly, but they're all white. Like their fur is white, right? They're like the same size, but they're like albino. That's what they look like. If that helps. I could share a video for you of them later on too, unless I forget. Hopefully, I don't. During the summer, Antarctica never has night. That's right, Daniel, because that's weird because that's the North Pole though, but since it is below the earth, right? Like it's called the land of the midnight sun, but I don't know what it's called for Antarctica, right? I know you're talking about, but during the winter, yep, during the winter it is the land of the midnight sun. They have it in Alaska too, but you got to be up north. It's so cold, right? The sun, I don't know how that's possible. I do not know how the sun never comes up. I think I'll be really depressed. Well, yet again, I like the nighttime, but at the same time, I like the sun because I live in a hot climate. So I may be depressed, really, literally. Basically, the sun never comes up for a whole season. So if you are, let's just say, in Nome, Alaska, you may only get like an hour of sunlight if you're lucky. Other than that, like right now, it's dark. They're not going to see the sun until spring. So think about like how Sandy Cheeks, right? She's hibernating. People that live up there, they're hibernating. Even around the northern parts of Canada, they're still hibernating. And what question, Jose? If a scientist, I like you put I, that's a really good question. Did a crime, how would they be punished? I'm sure they'd be transported on ship. Maybe depending on the country that they're from, Jose, they would get punished in their nation, right? So let's just say that someone here from, okay, let's just say someone from Mexico, for example, they would go to Japan, well, okay, the Philippines, and they would kidnap someone. They've never been found, but they have been found. They would, well, depending on how they would do it, they would either get arrested in the Philippines or they would be deported, and then they would have to go back to their own country and having their prison sentence there. So Zelda, I was right. I was right. I know my crime 101. So, like, let's just say, for example, right? Oh, right. I didn't forget LH. And then Yen Tun, for example, right? They're supposed to be from another country, right? Like, Cambodia. After what they did, because I think they live here in the States, they will definitely be arrested and then hope to Buddha's belly that they will go back to Cambodia, right? And they will, because I know Cambodia prisons are pretty bad, so I've heard, and they would be punished there. So basically, what Zelda said. Oh, damn, that's right. I don't have the time. Hold on, let me turn this on. The timestamps are not on. Okay, there we go. They would get punished by the laws of the country that they come from, right? So let's just say, what are my dogs are barking for? So let's just say if I would go to, why are my dogs barking? Sorry, the sky is really nice right now. It's like a pinkish red. So, like here in the US, marijuana is legal. Well, most states. And let's just say if I somehow bought marijuana, and I'm trying to think of a country like Indonesia, right? Or even Singapore. I don't know how it'd be possible. I would get punished, and then I would go back to the US and do my time in prison, right? I think. Even though out here it is not, well, it depends, right? Just because marijuana is legal here, it does not mean that you can carry a lot with you. But if I carry like a little ounce, right, I could still get punished because that is against the law in their countries, right? Same thing. Well, okay, if it comes to like gay related, right, that's different. I would get punished in that country, but in the US, I don't. That's protected. That's why you're always gonna be open for other countries' cultures and whatnot, even if you don't like them. Well, except for like child marriages, I'm against that for sure. Or golly, I don't know, bestiality and some other crud, but it's like that. Oh, you did? Look, Zelda, take your time, hon. Take your time. Yeah, I don't know, Gage. They're really sensitive. If you make a little like, depending on the sound, they can bark. They're just like that. I'm like that too, I guess. Well, I don't bark, but I'm really sensitive to noise. And it makes sense, Marigold. I'm glad. At least what I've been studying about. Yep. So it's nice, Paul. It's just I can't show it though because I have the map of plug right here. So darn it. Let's see. I wonder if I could at least show a little bit of it. No, I won't be able to though. Well, let's see. No, you can't see anything. Oh well. Well, I did show what it looks like last time. It's weird because it's 5:30. It's almost dark. I know we live in the Southwest, but darn it, this is awfully early for the sun to be down. It's kind of weird. Usually, it doesn't get dark until 8:28. Well, yet again, that is during the summertime. So, like I'm on 8:26, and I see that little cool cell phone tower that's flashing white. And then once it hits a certain time, or when it gets dark, it turns red. So yeah, no wonder I got good service. Well, kinda. But yeah. Um. So AJ, yeah, what do you want to tell us? But I think that's what you want to tell us earlier, but you didn't get the chance to, right? And why? What courses do you have? Mm, purple, me too. Honestly, especially out here, because I know each state is different.
This is not easy.
Wow, I can't imagine being around water. I have day 19, so he has 11 days left to travel all the continents. I have agoraphobia, so I don't like to be around waters like this. I would get paranoid. I want to be around desert.
The next morning, inspired by kind of I explored the ship, which
Oh
outside of course,
my God,
just
Buddha.
too prone to seasickness. In the early hours of the next morning, we were within touching distance. After a long grueling journey, we were about to arrive at Antarctica. my goodness me.
That's beautiful. So they finally landed. That's Antarctica.
This is one of the craziest things.
Oh wait, not yet. Those are the ice glaciers.
There's nothing, man. Just water, snow, mountains. That's all I can see right now. I can't believe after the challenge we set ourselves that we landed up here.
Wow.
Man, it's been such a tough journey as well. Still got a little bit of a way to go before we actually got onto Antarctica. But I wanted to come up here, especially while there's no one here, and just see what.
It's about. I hope it's not about your parents, AJ. I hope it isn't. When I was a kid, I used to think Mount Everest. Will you really, Shelby? Really? Huh? Come to think of it, I never thought about that way. I always thought Mount Everest would be in India, not I think it's in Nepal, right? And speaking of the ocean, am I the only one who wonders if there are abandoned ships? Son, that's a really great question. I wonder that too, especially after how a lot of people would die. That's a good
See what it
question.
looks like.
Wow. I'm
Sun
surprised.
came up.
I'm surprised it's only got 1.5 million views out of his 8 million subscribers. Huh.
Was proper glimpse of it. We'd survived Drake's Passage and reached Antarctica, but we weren't here to mess around. Remember, this voyage is part of a much bigger journey where I'm traveling through every single continent in just 30 days without spending any money. In each continent, I've had a list of challenges I've had to complete in order to unlock the next continent, and it was no different here in Antarctica, apart from the fact I had a bonus task to complete here, which would involve me having to break Antarctican law. Finally, of course, I had to fulfill the promises that I made to the companies that sponsored this adventure by making their products the coolest on the planet.
Right.
All of this to do within just 4 days of expedition. It was going to be tough, but it was time to get started. The journey's been tough. Boarding the boat to get to Antarctica. This is such an great. So that. Okay. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, our fifth continent, Antarctica. Here we go. And on our first expedition.
Also, it is pretty cool. This was posted on my birthday, so that's a birthday gift.
My challenge.
Awesome.
Photographing one of Antarctica's majestic native animals. This will hopefully be our easiest challenge. There's way more animals than we've seen in life on this continent, so it should be easy. This is not.
AJ, wait, did your comment went through? And you ever appeared the ocean too, Marcus? And when you think about it, you would never be the high. That's true, Rachel. That is totally true. Come to think of it.
Oh my God.
Because of all the ice. You could just eat the ice, but it may not taste good because that's penguin poop. Yep, it is, Alice.
And find 3 different species of animals on this continent.
Oh, seals.
We can't even take a picture of this right now because we're not on the continent yet. But
They're
that was
so
about
cute.
to change. We were about to arrive at our 5th continent of this year. The continent that I was most excited to explore. Only 0.02% of Earth's population have set foot in Antarctica, and I was about to join that small number of people. Thank you. Setting foot on Antarctica the first time. Here we go.
He landed.
Oh my God. Antarctica. We made it, guys. We made it. Oh, almost slipped in Antarctica. Time. We made it to Antarctica. Well done. Well done, we made it, Pam. How you feeling?
I think I'm going back.
Can I help you? Oh, goodness me. Poor Pam. Oh my goodness me. Look who's just chilling there waiting for.
It's a penguin.
No,
It's so tiny.
That's too cute. This next animal is going to be the most amazing yet.
Humpback whales.
Amazing.
Wow, I see the emojis, the seals, and then the penguins. Hi, Corbin and Riley, Jerry. Oh, we got an ad. All right. Well, while we wait for the ad, I can read all your messages. Hello. These ads like to interrupt everything. These people need to get a job elsewhere or watching something educational. Okay, good. It's only 12 seconds. Penguin, right, Finley? Isn't Seal also name of a singer? Yes. Marigold, yes, it is. I actually played his. I do play his music a lot. Also with two E's of a Pokemon as well, which is kind of funny to think about it.
It's a humpback.
Wow. What type of whale is that? Then the humbug
A
whale.
humpback whale.
If you look over there, you see the humbug whale. It is one more animal. And then we completed our first challenge. If you know Antarctica like I do,
After that humbug whale, who knew what species it would be next? Perhaps a Werther's whale if I was lucky. Or maybe.
maybe.
Guys, that cannot be a goose.
And our third final animal was just around the corner.
Oh my god.
Oh, so precious. He looks like Ebony. It's a sea lion. Oh, I want to pet it. A fur seal.
Okay, so just give me 1 second. Right down there, you'll see the Antarctic fur seal. Has my friend been walked away?
So cute.
Got you. Okay, now when you actually look at the seals, they're not actually seals. They're actually sea lions. They walk with the sea system.
Interesting. You want to pet it, Carl? Me too. What did Purple say? Wait, where's the penguin's paw? What's the pawful, Purple? I don't know what that is. Now he's tripping already.
You got it. We'll make it through this together. You made it. And the first section of our voyage. Goodness me.
Antarctica has over 200 different marine species. The rocky shores of mainland Antarctica provide nesting for over 100 million birds. Nico has had a beautiful glimpse of these species on land, but on the way back to the ship, he was about
from Club Penguin? I never got a chance to play it. Oh, I know this song. That's Paradise.
Yeah, I need to be sailing towards the whales right now. They got to out. Not every day, right? You get to see a whale like us.
My first day on Antarctica was almost everything I'd hoped it would be. The only thing I could have wished for was that my new friends Pam and Clarence didn't have to leave Antarctica so soon after they arrived.
How are you guys doing? You gonna try and get onto the land one more time? You don't know yet.
It's too hard to move. The rocks were difficult.
No, that makes sense. And you weren't feeling it back.
At least they got the experience to be in Antarctica.
I appreciate that. That's the best part. It's very cool that you guys have been able to do it together.
They've been married since my mother was 5. Oh my god. They've been together since my mother was 5. People can't even be in a relationship more than 5 weeks? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Yeah, double. Yeah, of course. Any requests I'll be fine with. Since my mother was 5, Paul, if you could do the math, that's how long they've been. That's a long time. Not many people can be married that long. Not even more than 5 years if they're lucky. I think there was once a plane crashed in Antarctica, right? But they never cleaned it up, Jason. Really? That's interesting. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Oh, that's a long time. Oh my god, that's insane. Abandoned ships and planes on the water? We can do that, Dumbo, absolutely. Yeah, we could do that.
So you guys are like a couple of penguins then? Because penguins stay together forever.
They do. You think you heard about it, Corbin?
Really? 55 years?
55 years.
So you guys are like a couple of penguins then?
Wow.
Because penguins stay together forever.
You forgot what the plane was called, Corbin?
It broke my heart that Pam and Clarence have come all this way, yet we're only able to see Antarctica and their beloved penguins from afar. Although we still had 3 days of expedition.
Oh, that's our Arctic team flag.
There's still a chance they'd be able to find the courage from somewhere to get out on the ice. Stay tuned. Today's challenge is to break Antarctic law. I know you're probably thinking, that hasn't been a challenge before, but I have no choice.
Yeah, 55 years, Purple.
Guys that I write their names in the snow. If I win the game, you guys have to book me an Uber to the airport. If you guys win, I'll write your names in the ground. Yeah, you're on that? And even though they didn't win the game, I still decided to keep my promise. You know what, guys? I'll still put your names in Antarctica. Yeah? Still do that?
He didn't have to do that.
What I found out is it's actually against Antarctic law to write your name in the snow. We're going to have to work out how to do that. So
it's against the law to write your name in the snow?
I was not expecting this to be one of my days in Antarctica. This is going to be really tricky because sitting in the snow, kneeling in the snow, or even touching the snow are all completely banned.
I did not know this. So you can't sit, kneel, or touch the snow and what? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, because they weren't in Antarctica yet. Well, kinda. These are forbidden? Yeah, Jaden, my reaction exact. I did not know this was a law. Oh, Eric, you were a little one. Don't you worry. Honestly, my mother's 60. She's healthy. I'm much older than you are. I'm still healthy. I'm almost your dad's age. AJ, I'm trying to run it out too. I don't know.
So if I was going to write Appy and Eddie's names in the snow, I'd have to break Antarctic law. But what was more important to me? Being a law-abiding citizen or a liar? Big job on our hands today. Let's just hope we don't get caught. If we do, we're in big trouble. Good morning. All good? We're here, set foot on our second Antarctic island. Look at the baby! Oh my gosh! How close am I to this baby?
Oh, that's a fat one. Cute.
Yeah,
Oh.
oh.
There's places everywhere, bro. Take care.
Love those. I needed a quiet patch of land where I could promote the brands that got me here. And then, right in the snow. I couldn't jump into this heist right away, not with this many people around. And to avoid raising any suspicion, we had to blend in and act like regular tourists. Look at all those chickens! This is the Junpy penguin. We haven't seen these before.
The what?
They're very, very cool. Yeah. No, this is the sequel. Yeah, you can take that after. Alright, so
yeah, right, Jose?
You see one guy on patrol. And he's kind of watching everyone.
Oh, there's a patrol officer too.
The whole group moved on and we decided it would be best to hang at the back. Get some private time. Hola. Hola.
I like you saying hola for some odd reason. I mean, I know the Chileans, but...
I'm from London. Yeah. Where are you from?
Russia!
Amazing. Amazing.
Ice for me?
Incredible. Yeah, this is normal for you. Yeah, normal for you.
It's normal, yeah, because he's Russian, of course. It's Stority. And then he said good day. Stority means, I can't say that in Russian. Russians. Russian spy.
You look over there. There's only the Russian spy there. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Okay.
He wants.
All right.
I'm surprised he wants to break the law. Just for those two boys he doesn't even know.
If you don't want the coolest watches in the world, let them from W's and like that watches.
But hey, I mean, I think it is a little silly though. Just for writing your name in or sit.
By the time I'd finished, everyone was walking back over towards me.
Everyone has come back, and we haven't done the main thing we needed to do, which is a problem. We still need to.
Those two boys, you know, they'll be fine. They can get over it. He didn't need to get that pause for them. Plus, they'll probably forget about this video anyway. Who cares about those two? No offense. He doesn't need to break the law for this.
What's true? Your damages. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to become an international criminal.
International criminal. Hey, Lisa, how's your assignments?
Criminal.
Hey, hero.
Look, behind us now.
Oh, crud. Oh, crud.
Nico must act with both swiftness and stealth.
Oh, crud.
Fast. We don't have much time. Stay low. Stay low. Maybe. Happy. The names are forever in the snow. Thank you for the help.
Oh, is that all? You can't barely see the name. They're the initials. EDI API.
So noble. We've become so scared.
So this is what he did, right?
The names are forever in the snow. Thank you for the help. I would have thought we're doing something so noble. We've become so scary. I'm now officially an intercontinental criminal. That is by far the most savage thing I've ever done on this channel. If anyone says, well, what makes you dangerous, I'll tell them that I want the name of this thing for the rest of my life.
It would seem that these Antarctic conditions have frozen young Nico's few remaining brain cells, as this does not say Nico. Fortunately for him, however, it would seem that his eyes remain intact, enabling him to enjoy these spectacular views.
Oh, God. And look at the view.
Anyway.
Look at the view. Wow.
Oh, Lisa, yeah, you saw that in the thumbnail, huh? Yeah, we basically, well, I did, flushed her down. I gave her like a little quick Buddhist prayer, so her soul's resting with Stanley. But you know, we had her for all we could, you know, for 3 weeks. And Will, what's the question? If Antarctica could have its own language, that's a good question. I don't know. I honestly I think Spanish. I know this is like so weird because well yet again though Iceland they speak Icelandic, but Greenland they speak Greenlandic. I think it might be like Antarctic. Like it may be like a mixture of Spanish and maybe damn, let's see, maybe like a Greenlandic. I think damn, yeah. Like imagine if you're mixing up Spanish and Greenlandic together. Spenlandic. Spenlandic would be the language. Or spend Isaac. Like, oh, hola, golden note. You know, something like that. Hola, golden note. Ooh, that sounds good. Golden note. Something like that. If that was a language, that's how I see it. You wish you could go to Antarctica, Paul? Same here. Same here. And no, Amelia, I want one too, but I don't know if they have any.
Look at that. What a view. This is genuinely one of the craziest places I've ever visited, and the fact that we've made it here without spending a penny is even crazier. But I couldn't help but notice that something was missing. Oh, before. Where's Pam and Clarence? Do you know they're in the ship?
Yes, Clarence came and he said they disembarked inside and they went back.
Oh, they went back again.
They did?
Oh no.
Wait.
Didn't even get here.
That's a shame. So Pam and Clarence aren't getting involved. Oh, I think it's all a bit difficult.
Yeah, it is. For their age.
Oh, gosh. The fact that they're not able to experience this makes me quite sad. We should show them some shots. We record some shots for them.
Saddened by the news that Pam and Clarence had failed to make it again,
So,
Nico felt that if they can't come to Antarctica, he will bring it to them.
Pam and Clarence, right over there, you'll see a bunch of Gen 2 penguins.
that's sweet
Now,
of
I know what
him.
you're thinking. They're not Generation 1 penguins, they're Generation 2 penguins. That's why they call them Gen 2 penguins. Look, there you guys are, right there on the ship, having a great time. Probably partying. So, shout out to you, Pam and Clarence.
And it seems that young Nico wasn't the only explorer capturing this natural beauty.
Two penguins making out, Loki? Really? Okay. Two young ones? No, the young ones? The puppy ones. Oh, that is quite sweet, actually. Can I take a picture? Yes. Okay, I'll do the coldest quick. Wow, what a great picture. But I had more in my locker. Can you zoom right in the mate?
Oh, that's so cute.
I was inspired to capture more. Oh, there we go. I'm going to call this one Pam and Clarence. Look at it. You saw that? Oh, the touches to it. You saw it. It was died laughing. What mesmerizing photography for me then. Absolutely stunning and absolutely my photo. We even managed to get this one of a black screen where you will see a junk man who still hasn't liked this video. We have our own special like animation when you like the video. So please like the video and also subscribe because my dream is to hit 10 million subscribers. Signed off to use this camera. And it turns out it's actually a crazy coincidence that we're both here together. So you're seeing him has actually also traveled a monumental distance to arrive at the southernmost point of the planet, starting in his hometown of Vancouver, Canada, right next to the Arctic Ocean. So he's traveled a crazy 40,000 kilometers from north to south just to get here, and documented his journey and experiences along the way. So was it worth it? The trip? Well, this is the best part of the trip by far. Is it? Yeah. We're like in an isolated continent. Penguins and all these types of animals you can't find anywhere else. No, it's special. I have to admit, I agree. I would actually say this is the best part of our trip as well. It's crazy how we both had two crazy journeys, and now, I mean, yours has been a lot longer. Yeah, but the timing is crazy. Yeah. The fact you both linked up here. Nice. Yassin and I have both been on a mental journey to get here, and the fact that we're both in agreement that this is the highlight of our trip tells you all you need to know about where we are right now.
I see the seal reel. Oh, sorry, something was in my tongue. Yeah, it does look beautiful, doesn't it, Jaden? You were a freeze, girl, and yeah, your country gets really cold itself. Honestly, yeah, that's just so cold. Honestly, I don't know what he said. The temperature could go down to below 94. Beat it on 90 degrees, which is insane to think about it. Speaking of Antarctica, did you know some of the snow has been melting there slowly? Basically, wait, climate change. That's what Lisa said. So, Finley, that's what it means, right? CC means climate change, aka global warming. Yeah, Lisa, I've heard of it, sadly. Yeah, but I just don't think that's gonna happen in our lifetime, though, because it would have happened a long time ago, like after I left high school. But there's still plenty of snow. But yeah, I've heard about climate change, absolutely. And Francis, it's my pleasure. It's like halfway over. Mackenzie, I wanted that too.
Completed. Let's head back down. Vamos. Muchas vamos.
Muchos vamos.
Glad to see I made such a huge impact.
Many, let's go. That's funny.
That is shocking.
Well done, young Nico. You have successfully completed your second challenge.
I tell you what, there is nothing like a completed heist.
Let's speed this up a bit because we got another ad. How long is the ad? Of course. I don't care about this. AJ? Oh yeah, I'm sure they can because they got plenty of them on Alaska and Nunavut. Absolutely. Maybe even Greenland. Because Greenland, even though there's not many people that live there. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Which are better, penguins or seals? Seals. Ben, definitely. Because they look like dogs. I don't know why. They remind me of Ebony. So I had to go with seals all the way for sure. Oh, what? No offense, Face. No offense. Oh, I don't like that man. Okay, so he did a wrestling beater, right? I survived a WWE match with Logan Paul. No offense to him, but I don't like that man. You can see why. I know my Japanese wouldn't like him either. I'm so sorry, face. I'm going to skip that out. Yeah, Jaden, you don't want to know. You do not want to know. You do not want to know. Oh boy. Let's just say he made the Japanese really, really ticked off. I'm surprised he still even has a YouTube channel. I'm surprised he didn't got assaulted yet. So, it's a long story. The good thing is though, he's banned in that country for good. He's not allowed to go back. It's a long story, Brody. It's a long story. I don't think any of you, only my Japanese would know. It's bad, right? It's bad. Let's just say that, right? I'm surprised that man didn't got assaulted or have his leg broken. It's bad. I'm glad a handful of you do not know who he is. Oh, Mackenzie, you don't know? I don't think I should tell you. Um, okay, I'm gonna have to. He basically, even though I'm not sure if this is real or not, but the act that he did was really unnecessary. Mason, yeah, he needs to be in jail. Actually, I don't think no, Mackenzie doesn't need to know. I'm sorry. Let's just say it's just so bad. The good thing is he's not able to go to your country anymore. He did something really bad, right? Look him up. You wouldn't know why. So yeah, I don't want to. No offense to Phase, I just don't like that man at all. Are you sure, Mackenzie? All right. He basically filmed a dead body at a suicide forest. Because your country is known for that, right? As the suicide forest, and it got monetized, and oh yeah, Carl, go no. He basically did that, right? And it went viral. This happened a long time ago, though. I think like 9 years ago. I've heard that. I don't know if this is true though. He's the reason why that videos can get monetized because he thought it was okay to film a dead body, right? And I don't think he laughed at it. Thank Buddha he did it. However, though, he did like empathy, and his apology video is so bad. He's really hated. You know, some stupid weirdos like him. They can stay away from me as far as possible. I don't care if you're the kindest person on earth. I can't support someone that likes him. I know that's mean, but since I love Japan, I can't. Even if I'm dating them, nope, you're gone. So, Roy, yes, a dead body. Yeah, Michael, da. Yeah. Okay, very quick. So this is what he looks like, right? I don't know how you should have left the internet for good, but um, well, actually, he did. I forgot to mention this. I don't think I want to show the other ones. He did not. He did more than that. Let's just say, okay, if I could go in more detail, he really disrespected Japanese culture, right? He did, if that makes sense. So, um, yeah, I may want to comment saying, I'm sorry, Faze. I would like to support you, but I don't like him. And I won't be surprised if there's some dimwitted Sims that will probably give me death threats. Yeah, they'll be reported, I guess. Um, oh my god. I don't know how I'm gonna. Okay.
Hey, meeting a lot of fans already. We got some fans over there. Let's go.
He's a great guy. I just don't like how he works with Logan Paul. That's the only problem. He's in California, by the way. So, Oh boy, here he is.
It doesn't matter, bro. It's such a beautiful. Let's go, bro. Dude, how are you? Good. I'm chilling, bro. You're doing some crazy stuff since the last time I seen you, talk to you, bro. Like, I don't think I've seen you since you joined the WWE, bro. Yeah. You look good, bro. You look in shape. You look good. That's my boy Russell. Like, how do you feel for your first like war games, bro? I'm really excited. I have to say, I'm also pretty confident. You have to be my team. Yeah, Brock, LeBron, stick to the back of there.
Yeah. Yeah, Corbin? Yeah, pretty much. So I've heard. Yeah, it's about the cryptocurrency thing. Yeah, yeah, Mackenzie, same here. Don't worry, he's not allowed to go to Japan anymore. I know he changed, but it's too late now. So the good thing is he's not allowed to go back. So I have a question. I like learning about names and origin. What origin your first Dion? What? Wait, what? Oh, Rachel, you asking about my name, like my origin? That's a great question. So I think my name is supposed to be English and African. I think. I don't know. I gotta look it up for you. And Garth, I don't know that's English. That's a really good question. I need to know about that. I never got the chance though. I closed the Twitter thing, but I don't know. That's a good question. That's a really good question. I am not sure. I've got to look it up after all of you are asleep. Yeah, Garnet, go ahead. Like you could type in like what's the name, right, of the origin or what country it's from. But yeah, basically, I don't know if you can know about that, right? I know he changed a lot, but it doesn't erase what he did because it was a lot. It'd be different if it's just one or the other. Well, maybe more just. It's hard to explain it. That's why I can't watch this video. We did, but I'm not gonna bother. So, no offense for Phase here. I'm just not interested. So, yeah, I'm gonna move on. Yeah, Francis, he is a douche. He is. He is. Same for his brother, too. So, yeah. Also, people don't really watch him as much. He's a sweet guy. I'm surprised he's actually near my age. But, um, yeah, I've got to skip that. Oh, he has a cousin, too. Like, I know all these videos or thumbnails are like AI related. It doesn't bother me. I'm used to it. Actually, people don't watch him as much. He has almost 30 million subscribers. And the most views he gets is like around not a good number, 3 million, the most. That's not good. That's not that good. For 28 million, there are YouTubers out there that could get half that much with only, I don't know, 2 million. So people don't like him as much. My guess. I get he's a sweet guy, I just gotta avoid that video because, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I see First's comment. Yeah, he does look like a douche. So, the Garth name, meaning family history, family crest, and coats of arms. That's real. I like you put the extra R, dumbbell. So, my name, I forgot. Yeah, that's right. It is Old Norse, Middle English. Seriously? The thing is, though, we don't have any Norwegian ancestry. That'd be pretty cool for you, though. That'd be really neat. Me being like part Viking or something. That'd be awesome. So, I wish I take the DNA test because we do have white ancestry in us. We do. Not a lot, though. I think that's why I'm not that dark skinned compared to the average Black American. So yeah, and it means yard, garden, or paddock. Yeah, I forgot it means garden. Sorry, hold on. I think my mother had to go to work. So, oh yeah, she did have to go to work. My brother has to drop her off. All right, sorry about that. What were we talking about? So, Garth means garden, or what the heck is paddock? Used for people living near such a place. That's really interesting. And stem from occupational roles like a garden keeper. I do love my gardens, even though I know my name has nothing to do with it. Or locational from places named Garth, right? Northern England? Oh, what? Bloody hell, is that so? Yorkshire and Lancaster. So that's up north of England. I forgot where though. That's up north. Interesting. And with Scandinavian, yeah, there was this. My brother had to drop my mother off from work. Carl, it's really good. I didn't knew that. And thank you, Paul. I did not knew that. I like how it's called Scandinavian. All right. Sorry. I don't think you could hear that, right? So purple, I'm not sure. I wish I know. I don't know. We gotta take a DNA test. The thing is, okay, I know. Sorry about that. You didn't hear it, Jerry. So the thing is, um, Everyone, sorry, my mother's upset right now. I think he's getting close to getting arrested. Don't worry, nothing physical happened. But the thing is, my mother, she's upset. Not to mention, the only I think he yelled at Ella. I get that she's on my brother's bed, but he needs to tone it down. My mother is upset because she has to get ready to go to work. This man needs to die alone. You touch my mother, I'll make sure I'll have your whole family sued. I'll make sure get all of your family killed with the drug cartels. Sorry, that man needs help. If you do anything, oh, I would like to break your fucking up. Pardon my language. I don't care. I got pepper spray. Oh, if I could just kill him, please. Sorry. Hold on. This is why I'm glad I got his face. Oh, I'm gonna get my mother this if she wants it. Hey, Mama. Oh, you know what, hon? I'm writing that down right now. Yeah, I think this is appropriate. I'm done. I'm writing this down right now. I hope I spelled it properly. So yeah, it's time. 6:18. No, I don't know how to type it exactly, but Christopher Kellerhair. He's 5'10", white. He has Irish and Ukrainian descent, right? He's from New Jersey. I don't know what city though. And he does work as a semi truck driver, or he did before he got the carpal tunnel and whatnot. And I think that's all I can give you, right? Because that's what you see, right? Because I swear, if you do anything to my mother, if I had to assault you, if you assault me back, you're done. The thing is, my mother doesn't want to talk. She's really upset. I know my mother's body language. The way she's not like crying. Well, I think she was a little bit. Also, I don't know why he turned the light off. You know, it's back on because my mother, she has to use. She just needs her space. Okay. So I'm sorry I can't share all of that. I'm not forcing my mother to come in here to talk because I told all of you that, or I told her that you all were worried about her, and she's in her. Dion, that's right. You forgot. She's in her CNA scrub outfit, right? Because she has to take care of my grandmother. So, because she normally she goes to work on this time. Also, my brother had to go to work. I do not know why, because he's off on Wednesday. Oh wait, yeah, no, that's right. Because, unless he's, I forgot my. No wait, my brother was supposed to be off today because he doesn't go to work this early. He usually goes to work around 10 o'clock. So I don't know, but now she has to take an Uber. It's my pleasure, hon. I'm not letting him touch my mother at all. Or he's dead, New Jersey. Bacon. Sorry. Man is so toxic. Gosh. I'm glad I got him on camera. I'm glad I did. What is why everyone doesn't like him? He should be lucky that since we're a black family, we don't mistreat him. Anyway, sorry, too far. Door is closed. I just have good hearing. Oh shit, yeah, that's right. Oh no, I still have this. My mother doesn't want it because she doesn't like it. I wish I could give her a snack or something I have left over, but I don't have anything. am so sorry, honestly. Yep, screw Chris for sure. Yeah, she's gonna be okay, Eric. Don't worry. We have the officer, me as well, and I have this that we are allowed to carry in our country, pepper spray. It basically, well, you had to be an adult to carry it, right? 18 and older. It basically, don't worry, I'm not gonna use it. But I'm just giving an example. It basically helps people that would ever assault you, like hitting you, and you would spray them, right? And it really smells bad. So they were like skunk spray, but it's not skunk spray. Yeah, it's pepper spray. Even though I don't have my ID, I'm well over 18. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. Tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. Especially what AJ has to go with his parents. And my mother, she's she's usually viewed as the punching bag. Corbin, if he keeps this up, he will have to. And you know what's interesting? He did went to jail once. Don't worry. I mean, it's not like he did anything harsh to my mother, but I think he did it to me. It's a long time ago. He did went to jail once. That's on his record. No, I remember. I unlocked a new memory because I remembered when we had our first Chihuahua. This is back when I was in high school, Persia, right? A few years after I knew him. Yeah, now I understand why he didn't change. Because when we were had to walk her, right? This is well before she died. Long story. He was a little bit harsh to her at one point, and I told him, "You gotta back up." I should have screamed or saying, "Hey, Chris the Predator!" And oh, like I should have just made a lie, but that would be too far, right? And that'll be false defamation. I don't want to do that. I should have said, "Hey, he's an animal abuser," right? Like he didn't like he was a little bit harsh on Persia or Chihuahua, right? And I told him like, "Hey, you gotta tone it down." So, oh my god, I'm sorry, I am. So, give or take, Zoda, yes. At least when I've seen in his ID, yes. And from what he told me, he does have Ukrainian and Irish descent. He's white, full white. So, if I remember correctly, yes. I hope I remembered. All I remembered is that in the past he was harsh to our dogs once, and that he makes my mother cry a couple of times. I seen it happen, and that he basically cheated on my mother once. So I just had to share all this info. Yeah, Riley, tell me about it. Because the thing is, though, I'm irritated. I just wish all of you could see it because oh, yeah, you're lying. How I be lying though if I'm being quiet and I'm stopping on my tracks? Usually nothing happens. I'll continue what I'm doing. So yeah, Eric is okay, little one. God, even Eric is upset. Yeah. Oh my. First we have that woman, right? That weirdo, LH, and then now this is why I'm glad I have his face on the camera. She doesn't worry, but I do. I do. My mother's still here because I haven't heard the door open yet. She has to wait. Hold on. I was about to watch this video about 8 prison food from maybe country, but we gotta put that on hold maybe. All right, everyone. Sorry about that. So the thing is, my mother, she got picked up, and for my women out there, you're gonna love hearing this. She's getting picked up by a black woman because it was a white man, kind of like a foreigner, or who cares? He can suck rocks. The woman that my mother's getting picked up is driving a Toyota Corolla, and that's why my mother's upset because of how he didn't want to help my mother. But I think the real point is because mother, she's going to work now, so everything was all right. Um, the thing is, I wish I could show you, but it's too dark. She left, okay, and I just turned on the light in the kitchen because I don't want to be all dark with our dogs. So they want to be in there. Plus, actually, hold on. All right, sorry about that. You know what? I'm done with him. You know what's really mucked up? And yeah, my mother's okay, but yeah, I blame him on everything. Here's what really ticked me off, okay? You see why I'm gone for so long. He basically wanted to turn off the lights when my dogs were in there, right? Because I know the TV's off and all. My mother turned off the light because I know she's in a hurry. She's upset, right? Because the thing is, he has his door shut. And my three pups are in the living room, in their bed, by themselves next to the kitchen, right? So I did pet them a little bit. The same night, he's a darn wannabe sporty loser. I swear, for him, like in football, he should basically go to Alcatraz. Um, basically, I turn it on to Pokemon Journeys for them because the thing is, dogs they do need noise, right? They need company. So he has Autumn, which I'm not surprised since he has Autumn when he takes with him when he had his semi truck job, and I'm really irritated that he keeps treating my dogs like this. Right, I get it that you walk them on all. Even I don't walk them, but at least I basically like to play with them, and I basically the T-one for them. Like sometimes if I'm tired, I have the door closed, right? But not to mention, I like white noise, so that's an autistic trait that I'm glad I have. And yeah, I don't want my dogs to be in the dark. That they're just by themselves in that corner. No, So yeah, he has the door shut, and I'm glad he got the fucking farmer language, the farming door shut. Even though I don't like he has autumn though. So I wanted to have a little bit of noise. Yeah, I know. Francis, tell me about it. I wish I could show all of you this, but the stupid MacBook. Because the thing is, if I unplugged it, it will die. Right? Damn it. That way all of you can know. I know my mother don't want to be shit. At least we got his face. It just sucks because his MacBook is outdated. Otherwise, I could show all of you everything. But if I leave it unplugged for a minute, it will die. And I gotta start over, and I can't do that. Yeah, guard it. Tell me about it, hon. Tell me about it. Because if I show all of you everything and I get distracted, the MacBook will shut off, and I don't want to keep doing it again. I did all I could. So, buy a black woman, Shelby. Yes, hon. So, no wonder my mother feels safe around women. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. I don't blame her one bit. whoever that white man is, I hope you get fired. And I think the name of the woman, it starts with an R. Waman something? I don't know. It's definitely like a black woman's name. So, yeah. Other than that, my mother's going to work. And she's upset because she had to pay extra because the damn man didn't really give her a great time. It's not like he beat her or anything. Oh, he'd be in jail. But that's extra money that my mother had to sacrifice. And then the last thing that she needs is basically that motherfucker, pardon my language, that had to give my mother more of a hard time. Yeah, you wonder why you're making white people look awful. You wonder why that your own race is dying out. Sorry, too far. Too far. And I have white descent myself. Bloody hell. Yeah, me too, Jose. Me too. Yes, hon. Ask away. Ask away. I'm going to keep all of you updated. Okay? I just wish I did more. I wish I could unplug it, but I can't because it's going to turn off. Because I remember when our electricity went out one time, well, because of my heater, I only had it off for a minute, and then it just turned off. So I can't really move the MacBook outside of this room. Yeah, Brody. I just heard a door. Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Look. You son of a... That man needs to die. Fuck you. Honestly, common language, sorry. I shut down the window because, you know what, I'm done. I can't believe it. Yeah, I get you turn the TV off, but you had to turn off the darn kitchen light too? He turned Dumbo, and Marcus told me about it. Dumbo, he basically turned off the TV. This is why I want him in jail. I want him in jail. I hope he gets someone's B and sorry. You wonder why you got a criminal record. You're not leaving my dogs in the dark. And I'm not gonna force them to come in here unless they want to walk in here. I don't do that. I'm not gonna let my dogs in the dark. I'm not gonna say anything because the thing is, if a fight happens, you call the police. I don't want to go there. But recording everything. You son of a... Well, all of you know now. Now you know. Now you know. And I'm gonna tell my mother about this too. So you think it's a good idea? I have that on for a reason. Plus, I like the light on. I'm not letting my dogs be in the dark. Are you kidding me? So the thing is, he left all three of them. Bella, Summer, and Ebony in the dark. Well, there's your proof, everyone. All my planners. Zelda, hun, not that I know of. However, what I can tell you, he does have depression, right? Because when he was in a hospital one time, when he told me, I have a video of that, of whatever video it was. Yeah, you probably wonder why you got a hard time in the hospital. Yeah, you should have stayed there. Or yeah, you should have been in a mental facility. I was in there, but that's because, well, yeah, PTSD. You're the abusive depressive type. He doesn't do any drugs. He doesn't do weed. He doesn't drink. I just know he does that. He does that a lot. God, it gets my damn nerves. Pardon my language. Not to mention she does that's so damn loud. Like I may have a little of a stem myself, but I try to keep it quiet. Yeah, they'll be all right, Eric. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got his face. We got his face. I got it on camera. I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I did. This man does not love my dogs. Well, and my mother's dogs. Can't believe it. It's so funny. He will walk them and all. At first, when he got here, he misses them. But now it's like he's a totally different person. You know, he kind of has been like this for a while without me knowing about it behind doors. But yeah. So everyone here, if I can give an example, right? Look, so you see, I have the light on. I'm sorry, I wish I can show you proof on everything. I have the light on. Is this the kitchen light? That way it won't be as, you know. He's watching a football game. Oh, he's doing that. Oh my god, I'm tired of fucking hearing that crap. Foreign language, sorry. He is, Joseph. He is. I'll dare him from his uncle to see this. Oh my god, I would press charges on him too. Yeah, like you got past my, you go to jail. Like don't come to my state, or I got you deported. God, and people wonder why they like to be racist. I'm not, but you want to act like a stereotype for your own. Yeah, then you wonder why people like Dumbo and Alice, for example, get hated for no apparent reason. Oh, sorry. Oh, Dana's right. I saw the connection unstable at first. Hopefully the sound is still working. I'm sorry, my MacBook did it again. But at least I documented all of this. It's not a STEM, Carl. He's not autistic. He just makes that weird, like, hacky noise. And Jerry, it's my pleasure. I'm sorry, we're supposed to talk about other good topics, but gosh. You know, I do want to say one thing I want to share, right? When we used to go to church, I get so disgusted by him. Like, oh, blanket. When we would, let's just say, go to church, vice versa, right? I remember one time that he liked to spit out of the window because we were driving really fast. Not to mention, he would play the Christian music, "Glory to the highest" or whatever from the CZV church. By the way, he does go to that church both Saturdays and Sundays. I remember that some of his, you know what, dink out on me, and then on the darn car. I'm thinking, I'm surprised this man is still alive. Because I would care less if he's dead. I know that's harsh. I want to say, oh yeah, he's dead. I'm gonna pee on his grave. No, I'm thinking, you know what? This is what you get. And after your family dies, you're gonna be forgotten. And that's the worst, 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 worst wish that anyone could ever do on someone. I could tell you this: Chris is going to hell when he dies. Mason, honey, I think at this point, yeah. I know, Michael. The thing is, he didn't like beat up my mom or anything. Or he should be in jail forever. He needs to be. I would like to put like a restraining order, kind of like I want to do with Casey. No, she didn't really assault me, but since he did all this, at least Casey, she cares for our dogs. I would like to put a restraining order on him. So I hope when I get viral, oh my gosh, I would love the Phoenix police to see how the way he's acting and his job, and he could go homeless. Like, Mama, I know you love him, but you got to let him go. The thing is, they're not really together because a while back, or I forgot how long ago it was, a murder told me that they stopped being. Boyfriend and girlfriend, right? So it's more like companion. Yes, Han! I'm sorry. I'm not sure if your messages run through. Yes, go ahead. Tell me or ask. What more questions? I'll do my best to share more of him. I'm sorry. I'm just so irritated. You know, at least even though all of you didn't see what my mother looked like, at least you get to see the way he's treating our dogs. Because again, what he basically does, he does get irritated for no apparent reason at them. Not to mention this is affecting my mental health because if I want to do any videos or whatever, I get ticked off. And not to mention I don't really sleep well, so that basically doesn't help me. This is why I miss my apartment so darn much. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't be going through this. And my mother were more likely to get a break from him. Well, kinda like when she want to talk with the pups or something. Um, I forgot to say it. I'm sorry. You're right, stick, Carl. Honestly, I wish. Oh, me too, Paul. Even though he's a far taller than you, of course. That man, like he's weak as. I mean, I don't care if he's strong or anything. That'll just make him even more of a predator in my eyes. And that's gonna affect him a lot once he gets behind bars. But we have his face. I because the thing is, I remember when I went to my mother's room, right? Not his. Sorry, my mother owns this place, not him. Because my mother, she's the one that's working right now. I know he's depressed, and on my son's my mother. She even had to do 2 jobs, so she's doing way more than he is. She's basically the technically the woman of the house right now, or she is. I did check his ID, right? So, does he take any types of medication? So Zeldahan, I don't know if he does. I'm not sure though. All I know is that he does have depression, and I don't think he does anymore. I know he does wear glasses, or I think he used to. And I know from when I was younger, he used to take an inhaler, right? I don't think he has anymore, but I remember that he used to have that. If that helps, I'm not sure that's would be considered as a medication, but he does have an inhaler, or he did. He doesn't have anymore, but since I know him pretty well, that's basically some of like the medical history, right? And I do want to say one thing though, he does have a brain injury. Well, this is eons ago, right? When I first met him, something like that. I'm not sure. I wonder because Francis, because I think he could relate to this, but the thing is, Francis is not like this. I think maybe his brain injury causes him to act really aggressive, even though that's not a pass. Because my mother told me, right? Because he kind of has, well, not short-term memory, long-term memory loss. He would forget things, right? I think I remember one time, like last week or something, when he was harsh to Bella, he would ask me, "Who is Bella?" Right? Of course, this is when I had to make up and whatnot so that he won't be harsh to the dogs or something else like that. But he does have like that brain injury, if I remember right, from a car accident that he had. So I remember that because my mother told me. Because I know sometimes he would have issues with directions. Right? Francis, yeah, you told me because you played football in high school, right? Though that's mostly memory loss, right? It's so you could relate to that, to like Chris's. You're not aggressive, of course, and he goes for like a sailor. He does. I know I may swear, but only the appropriate reasons, right? Come to think of it, I don't think I swear around. Well, maybe like sometimes I do, but not like he does. He does it a lot. So I think that's all I know so far until the other questions that Zoda want to ask me that I'll probably remember from my memory of him. Because again, I knew this man since I was half my lifetime. Basically 14, so a little bit more than half my lifetime that I knew him. So basically when a handful of you were toddlers, right? Or in preschool, yeah. Um, that's how long I knew him for. Okay, that's great, hon. All right, I wrote down 6:45 p.m. Everything of the crushes, but if I need to ask, yeah, that's fine, hon. Actually, I'm really honor you want to ask me questions because this is helping me. Because the thing is, because of him, I don't think I want to be in the living room because he's gonna say something. I know he will. My brother won't mind. It's just the dogs can't be in it. I know he will say something. It's bad enough the way he kept yelling at Bella. That's why she's in because their bed is in the kitchen, right? Like like I have a couple of videos of it when I was feeding them. They're in that corner. So since he has the door shut, so he has the door shut. Crap. What? Okay, damn, we're good. We're good. Sorry about that, anyone. It did it again. Oh, curse this MacBook. It has been the MacBook, not our Wi-Fi. Okay, I'm glad it's back, hon. Thank wood. I was worried for a sec because I know we got 2 hours left. Just in case, everyone, if it goes out for I don't know 20 seconds or so, I will switch over to the other doggy channel or the anonymous channel that Dumbo shared the URL because again, this MacBook is pretty obsolete. So yeah, basically what I when I'm trying to explain here is that I don't feel that my dogs, I know I've seen him at times that he would treat them well. Most of the times I don't know anymore. Not to mention he doesn't feed them at all. My mother does, I do. My brother doesn't because obviously he works a lot. The only thing that he does, which I guess is fair, right? But I do both things. I know he walks the dogs, but I do both, as in feeding them and playing with them. Not to mention sometimes I would clean up their poopies and pee-pees, right? So I know he does that too, but I do that. But yeah. I wish. Oh, so Chris. Oh, Jason said that, Dumbo? Gotcha. I wish I could send a little dip to get rid of Chris. I hate saying this, Jason. This is going to be so evil of me. I would love that. His life would be over. Not to mention Michigan. You think Sistita's rough? Oh, he will get beat on the spot, especially a man of his size. Oh, he'll be dead. And I dare for, hey, Bronny, his family to go out and save him. Oh, no, they'll be done for too. I want to see if the light is still on. Okay. It is. I'm gonna check on them very quick. Okay. Sorry about that. They're fine. They're fine. I was paying a little bit more. Because the thing is, I would, like my mother, she would always have the TV on for them, right? Or maybe sometimes have it turned off. But we would always see, because look, let's get through here. Right? It will make them feel a bit more comfortable. The only, because heck, even when I go to sleep, when my brother, my mother works, I will always leave the TV on. I never want it off. Like sometimes I want to sleep in here, right? You know, depending on how depressed I feel, because normally I'll sleep on my excuse me, my mother's bed. I will always have it on, but I would have it on low because usually I know that's supposed to help dogs, right? Feeling a little bit more safe and calm. And you're taking your last exam that you're free? Brody, that's great. And yeah, I'm feeling, tell me about it. I just have to do a double check right now. I know it sounds stupid, but I'm upset. Bronny, I don't blame you though. That's good though. An A from one of your classes when I could have had higher. Right, right. God, man, Bronny, you have a lot of discipline on yourself. I want you to know, Bronny, that's an impressive score, 100, but you weren't in the right headspace. Right, right. That makes sense. I think. And they can medal. Also, I hope Aiden and the others though. If they left, they left. I'm not gonna worry about them right now, but Marcus, that would mean a lot. That mean a lot, honestly. But she's okay. She is, and me too. Tell me about AJ. It is, isn't it? Honestly, because it's that man. I forgot it's time at 7 o'clock and it's dark. I'm not used to being dark this early. It feels like it's like I don't know, 8:30 right now. Okay, not 8:30. 8. It feels like 8 o'clock right now. I definitely gotta keep all of you updated, like within the next hour if anything happens, because well, even after all of you go to bed. Because when he would eat something, I wouldn't be surprised if he would turn the light off. Like I know he wants his space, but man, don't leave him in the. Also, another gross thing about him as well. I think he did eat the rest of those baked beans, whatever that he made or something. Well, I think I do that too, but well, okay, the baked beans doesn't count. But I know I sometimes, and this good for someone. Well, if I didn't finish my meal, I'll leave it out for a while. That's the case if I get hungry. But if I don't finish it, I'll put it in the fridge. Sometimes he basically would leave out his food. I don't know why he does that. I know that's his food and all, but like I remember one time that I want to do some of the dishes is because why not? So I won't stress out over it. I know he'll put the dishes up, but still, my mother doesn't do that. My brother doesn't do that. I don't do that. He basically, well, not that I know of, no. Unless I'm feeling really sick, maybe. He would leave it out for a while. I think I remember, yeah, that's right, because he basically did. I actually ate some of his rice because it was there for I don't know a week. I'm thinking, well, he just forgot about it's this white rice, and I ate it with my burrito, right? Because all right, it is this. If this food is going to waste, I must as well make the best of it. Again, he doesn't do this all the time, right? But I and whatnot. So, kinda, Riley, kinda. Oh, Brady, no, no, it's not a new shirt. It's not. It's not a new shirt, Dion. I feel like I haven't seen it. Yeah, yeah. I don't think you remember this shirt, right? It's the right. I bought this at Walmart eons ago. I love this shirt. I would wear it sometimes when I used to go for my walks, right? To the Dollar Tree, Walmart in the past, but I don't anymore. So wonderful. But the way that they treated me and all, I did got treated well. I like to wear the shirt. The reason why I have it on is just because of Jumpy, and also that means a lot for you to say rest in peace to Jumpy. But not before he goes to bed, Finley. Well, not that I know of. He kind of eats like a pig, and even pigs can be kind of clean themselves. Michael Da, yeah, he is kind of a waster. I'm sorry, I had to eavesdrop, but hold on. Okay, sorry, nothing. I just have good hearing. I have really good hearing. I'm gonna watch this A prison food from a country later. But ja, Carl. Iets iets hartstikke wirklich. Ik heb was een woord voor typhoid or like one. You know? Small honden. Und, ugh, he reminds me of Hitler. Sorry, that too far, but he's kind of giving me that vibe as it is. Aber mit meinen Hunden. Hunden, meine Mutter. Nein. Für was? Sports? Oh, that's summer. Summer? Come here. You want to say hi? Sorry. The other two are fine. Because as long as it's got the light on, you know, you probably turn it off. You want to say hi? Mamas? I can't see you. You say hello? Yep, summer band. Sim. No. You milk Charlo. I'm sorry that he left you in the dark. I'm sorry, Mama. You alright though? You look a little tired. At least you're barking, you're still healthy. I hope I didn't give you too much butter. Because I know it'll be easier for you on the bread. I think you're just tired. Usually don't get tired this early though. But thank you, Riley. That means a lot. I wish you could see her more though. Oh, Dean, that's right. You can move it back forward. But yeah, you can't see her face. I'm sorry. Okay, you see her eye at least. You see the eye? Right. Okay, good. Well, you see her paw. She's stretching like a baby. Hurt you, mamas. Yeah, Mackenzie said hi, mamas. Hi. I'm glad that man does have children. Or he done. He'll be in a maximum security prison. Literally. I'm so sorry, Bronny. I'm so sorry I'm getting distracted. It doesn't matter, but you guys can cheat. What? Oh, say cheese. Right, right. Yeah, Dumbo. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to. Dumbo, I forgot we're supposed to talk about. I'm so sorry for everything. Yeah, Joseph, you see mamas, huh? So, I think you read all of them. Yeah. So I read all of your messages. I just want to say this for anyone that abused dogs, and it's not for someone that didn't like dogs because the way they treated me, right? It's a big change, but that was different for me. It's not like I would do this for years. Chris, however, though, oh god, he would always do this for beautiful windows hold on behind my back. Like for me, like I would argue to purge or whatever because sometimes she would bite me, so that's different. But the thing is, our dogs, they're not like that. In fact, they're spoiled, kind of like me, right? That's different. Now, if they're aggressive, I get it, as long as they're not too harsh about it. But since they don't show any type of energy, that's when it gets across the line. Because I'm not gonna have anything happen to my pups. It's bad enough to that ghetto family of three. They're lucky I didn't break their arms for my language. I don't want to go to. That's why I never have any criminal records, even if they did some mistakes in the past, right? Um, I don't understand it. I don't. Ooh, the Angry Asian did a video. This man turned himself into a superhero. Nice. Something about the Simpsons. I might just watch that a bit. And then Sword the Troll just uploaded. Aspen Gold. Oh, the Charlie Kirk killer will be televised? Well, good. All the way in any state. Awesome then. He needs life for what he did. People may not like him though, but I gotta say he's better than Chris, my opinion. Yeah, I know about the innocent man that got arrested after the AI thing. It's terrible. My French soul so different than our woman's languages. Animals? Oh, 25 minutes of American Dad. I could probably watch that, maybe. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm not been your messages. So, yeah, Penelope, what do you want to share with us? And thank you a lot. I just, especially since I know some of you are dog owners, right? Or doggy owners. I may just have to look up the the Simpsons clip. Just for fun now. Bart may have finally cracked Principal Skinner. Is that so? And Charlie Kirk, he's supposed to be this really run, kinda. Like, you know how in the US you're like about politics, right? All the politics. And basically, there was a really nasty man that shot him because he didn't agree what he said, right? It was so bad, even though what Charlie Kirk said was not right, though, but it's not like he sing one, so I've heard of. He basically have a memorial not only in my state because this happened in Utah, so I guess he has somebody that out here. So even us Arizonans do so at least death, but I forget where he's from. To be honest, I gotta look that up though. I don't know that much about him. And it just passes me for you to say that, Francis. Is that okay, Penelope? I hope so. Wait, my dad? That's terrible, Penelope. I'm so sorry to hear that. He was rushed to the hospital. That's why I understand. Oh no, Penelope, don't apologize, sweetie. I'm so sorry to hear that. So you're still with your grandfather, right? I hope it's not. I hope it's just because you overworked. Maybe. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. What, Brody? I don't think it happened in June. I think it happened in August because we are in the summer now, right? I think it happened in August. Actually, I don't remember. It had to be in August. It was not that long ago, I think. Oh, Penelope, I'm sorry. Oh, so you may have my blanket a little wet. That's okay. That's your nose. They said he was bleeding in his. That's terrible, Penelope. I'm sorry to all of you can't see me because it's so dark. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, Arnett. Somebody heard that Penelope's father's in a hospital because he had a bleeding wound down here in the stomach area. That's terrible. I am so sorry to hear that. Yeah, Amelia. Yeah, she has a grandfather. Yeah, she's had a load. It's terrible. AJ, I'm sure he is. Oh boy.
Water park.
He's at the hospital right now, Penelope. I know he'll be okay. I know he will be. He just needs time to recover. It's probably because he's overworking. Why is anyone on my darn channel, doggy channel, sorry, have to go through so much? Golly. It's no one's mistake. It's not. This is why people should stop saying that, oh yeah, white bees are parasocial, because I care for my viewers. I don't call them fans. Well, more than viewers. You know, people need to stop off with that. Yeah. All right. Whoever you are, you wonder why your channel's not doing so darn well. Oh, Brian, you got here late. Oh boy. Brian, you missed a lot. Snow globe fight. They're gonna hurt each other. So Miss wow. Yeah, you just got home, Brian. I'm sorry. I'm just viewing an episode of The Simpsons or a clip just to ease up the trauma. Now you haven't dozed off, mamas. Oh, the little thing of your snout vanished. You little sweat snout. Yeah, Brian, it's more than you could think of. Well, Brian, first Jumpy passed, then Chris was being awful as always, and then now Penelope's father is at the hospital because he has his stomach was bleeding. I'm guessing it has to do with him overworking, and it has to be. Yep, Dion's mom was upset. Yep, exactly what Marcus has mentioned. Thank you so much, Marcus. Thank you so darn much.
You are garbage parents. Even me? Yes, both of these ones that snowball only monster. Said heads up, and I raised my head accordingly. And of course the devil if you do it. Anyway, it's your fault for taking an amped cycle like that to a water park. It wasn't a water park. No. It didn't reach just the first parents are the same. But when you can succeed and make excuses when they fail, it's disgusting. It's because of parents like you that I hate children.
He hates children. Yeah. Yeah, I can't blame him. But you probably get fired for that. You know, I hope I know he will make a fast recovery. What? Brian? Please tell me that you're lying. Well, I know it would be the best. You know what? One of my birthday wishes. I should have wrote this down. I don't care about birthday pass. I want to celebrate my birthday until the 24th. Is basically for Penelope's father to I think it's like maybe I don't know what birthday number this is. Birthday number 7. Um, 7 is my lucky number, but sadly it have to be. They gotta wait the apartment thing and then to get my phone repaired. To not be depressed. To spend time with my mother, which I slowly didn't. And you look at the ceiling on us. Well, I think she may be going to sleep. Ham. Oh no. Which I didn't get. More support, right? That's what we're doing. And then now this is number 7. So yeah. Um Brian, that's terrible. He loves his sis as well. Same here. Yeah, Jaden, I know. Man, 2026 will suck. I just wanted to share that. Well, at least in the beginning. Yeah, Jinx from Pokemon. Yeah, you heard me. So, it's possible that he can make it, but oh boy, the but. Oh, Brian, you can't be serious, right? Right. Yeah, AJ, me either. I don't care about this. Some of you do live ahead of me. So we could do that with you, like in your countries or whatever. We can do that. Right now, for my Americans, you'd be asleep, and that'd be 11 hours of streaming or whatever else would be happening.
That's not true. It's only Twitch. Doesn't have that restriction. YouTube doesn't have that restriction. Rumble doesn't. It's just Twitch. It's Twitch in China.
Depending on how severe or the situation is, he can have permanent digestion. Oh, Brian, you're kidding me. We just barely met. Not, I swear, not him too. I can't.
I think I'd probably get banned, but maybe I could stream for like a day.
I hope not.
Sure, why not?
Because the thing is, both of you live in the same city, right? Which is even more tragic to even think about. And really, I would love to hear it, hon. That's terrible, Brian. Sanos, there's a lot going on right now. Not to mention, I do get concerned about his name is Trevor, the black man from New Orleans. That wasn't a. Oh my. Okay. He did? Really, Amelia? He died by suicide. Wow, that's a lot to take. Wait, because what did he do exactly, Amelia? Because I know the first one got fired, right? Because the first one that got fired is one that slapped you, right? I forgot what your next one did. I actually forgot what he did because it's been a long time since you mentioned. I'm happy because how he. Wait, I'm trying to understand this, Amelia. You're telling me. Hold on. Are you telling me that? So, like, did he like force you to have sex? Is that what happened? I'm sorry. I try to understand. Everything was quite odd.
Yeah, soft power, exactly. That's a good idea.
Well, I know this is evil mean, but no. Good. Good. I know Keanu Reeves will say the same thing, right? He's not. You're not pure, Keanu Reeves. Okay. If someone raped your daughter, you won't be like, oh no. I bet you'd be angry and want to wish that you could kill him too. Sorry, I keep bringing his name up, but I don't want to clap. That sounds mean. You have that's very quick. Okay. Good. 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 Todo bem. Todo bem. And Lisa, I would love to hear. I just hope that this would ease up for Penelope's father. That's awesome. On one of them, great. But oh, this big clap for. I'm sorry, we gotta. I kind of wanted to do a big clap for him taking on his own life. He deserves it. I'm sorry, because I'm not some stupid nut. I don't want to be. Because especially since she what the only female worker in the construction field. Because since he basically raped Amelia, he's gonna take her to his grave. Sorry, Mama. I know I'm saying a lot, am I? Since he basically did that to her, he's gonna take that to his own grave. And what we got like an hour for some of you.
And you see this all the time where everybody's putting their camera in a different spot.
That's good.
On the expectation.
You know what? I want to say this. I'm glad he killed him because Penelope's father will be alive because I said so. So hey, for Amelia's boss, you basically gave a new life for the consequences you did that no one would care for. So thanks. We're thanking you. Oh, she's doing this. I think Summer she gets the most attention. Oh, I think that's okay. Sorry. Good. Case Chris. What's so that's how you label it? DGF7. A little black bean, my black bean, my black bean. Sorry, I do that a lot. Oh, I know you're shed. Why are you shedding? It's winter.
That's right. Everybody's changed their concept around it.
Yeah, Marcus, it is. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to have like a small celebration until we get to hear. Well, Penelope's father. You know.
China's great. This is my opinion, right? I'm sorry. This is just what I think. I think China's great. I think they make great games. They have a rich history, and I'd love to go there. But I know that their government is very censorial, and they do things that I wouldn't want to have.
Sorry, I'm just waving at myself.
Like it's very simple. Like I don't agree with like the way that they censor things and the way they control things, but I think China. This might be probably not. He even said that Apple banned the gay apps not to because of government censorship, and it said it was due to government censorship in the article. Why the Chinese government censored something? Your community was spamming hearts whenever you were reading the manifesto of two people who were killed by a psycho terrorist, and they were Israeli diplomats. That's the reason why it got censored. Like it got censored because you've got a psycho community.